Wait, that's how you do it. You got to push the button in order to talk. Holy cow. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And you know what? I even checked the microphone prior to the stream, but I didn't hit the button hard enough. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys are doing well tonight. I know there's some storms across the U.S. There's even snow from what I hear in California, of all places, which is crazy. JD Sharp, $20. He says, good luck. I hope the Silver Genie isn't a meanie tonight. Got 6 boxes, found 4 40s in black roll box. Now hunting yellow roll box. Found a 40% with 15 rolls left. Man, I will take some of that luck. And Kissrooks, thank you for gifting an RFT membership. And Coin Junkie AG was the one who got it. Very cool. Yeah, California's a bit of a mess right now. We have, Shawnee, both and I have family out there. And yes, Kyle Preston, I saw it earlier in the chat. We do have a Silver Genie emoji for members because you guys asked for it on Friday. I had it ready to go on Wednesday, but then we didn't go Wednesday. For those wondering what happened to me, I actually got a pretty yucky case of the food poisoning kind. And Tuesday morning, I woke up and I did not stop, for lack of a better phrase, vomiting for several hours, and then my body fought like hell for the next 24 hours just to get right. Wednesday, right around 5 p.m., I started feeling a little bit better, and we were this close to going live, and I said, you know what, man? I don't have the energy. Let's just not, my sides were sore from all the upheaving, and I was like, let's just not do it. And for those that don't know, I don't actually get sick, and I don't throw up ever. Only when I get food poisoning, and it had been probably 10, 12 years at least since I had been that sick. So
I went to pick him up from the airport, and as he was walking to the car, he was gray, and his teeth were chattering, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, to top it off, I had to fly on a flight the day I was sick. I had to recover enough just to sit on a flight for 3 hours to get back home. So literally, the whole day was sick, then I was on a flight, and that destroyed me because, you know, I didn't want to go crazy on the flight with vomiting and stuff. So, yeah, it was a Tuesday was terrible. Wednesday was not so bad because I got to stay in bed all day. And then Thursday was good, and today is good.
Michael Kruger, 11 months, RFTT member. Hope you feel better, Rob. Trump 2020, RFTT member. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you.
And Jimmy Lacari, happy Friday, Rob Michelani. And by the way, this is my first sip of anything with alcohol since Monday. Yeah. And not that that's a big deal, but I mean, I would have had some grape juice on Wednesday, and I didn't. So I just stayed away from everything. Matter of fact, I didn't eat Tuesday and most of Wednesday.
Wednesday night, you had a Rit.
I had a Rit. Caribbean Coins, 41 months. Holy cow. RobFindsTreasure, thank goodness it's Friday. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Stop eating pennies, Rob. Yeah, I got to quit doing that. Anyway, I deduced that it was probably the salad that gave it to me. And I know that sounds weird, but it had a dressing and it had some Parmesan cheese. It had to be that because for dinner that night, all I had was some steak frites, some potatoes, and then the salad. Nothing else. I've never gotten food poisoning from steak. You know what I mean? Really. And the potatoes, that'd be pretty tough. So it had to be the salad.
Anna, thank you for the $20 American monies. The Refill Rob's Stomach Super Fund.
Yeah, and I've got this shirt on today. I keep all my dad jokes in a database. Anyway, for those wondering about the socks, here we go. The socks tonight, I did choose them. I'm hoping Honest Abe can help us out. I know I wear them often, but these are the ones that just were calling to me when I was looking through the sock drawer, and I decided to do them. Now, really quick, Jan Lewitt, thank you very much. Glad you're feeling better. 42 months. What a beast of a mod and a friend. Jason Kinnick, follow that cab. $20. Thank you, Jason. Very generous of you as well. And Dalvin Purcell, 6 months. Ordered my first box at $50 today. Holy cow. I hope it's got goodies. But remember, don't be discouraged. It does. $50, you can go through a lot of bad boxes until you finally get good ones. So never get upset. Just have fun going through the first box and enjoy every moment that every roll could have something silvery. All right. That being said,
Treasure Hog, happy level up day.
Happy level up, Treasure Hog. That being said, if you read the community post, we're doing it a little bit differently tonight. I'm doing 3 boxes. The first 2 boxes will be the people that win the first 4 auction items. And then the third box will be a giveaway to the chat box. I didn't want to do only 2 boxes tonight, and I wanted to give people to have a chance to hunt boxes if they wanted to with the auction win like we've done before on Wednesdays. We'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. But we're going to do the first 4 auction items first. That'll determine boxes 1 and 2. And then after we hunt those, we're going to go right into the third box, which is completely a giveaway box. And then after that's done, we'll do some of the giveaways, and then we'll do the rest of the auction items. And if you haven't checked out the auction items, I do have some really tough Date Morgans in there, and I do have some CCs in there as well. So if you have some holes in your Morgan collection or are just looking to upgrade some spots, then you might want to take a look at the auction items just to see if anything suits your fancy.
Is Johnny T in the chat? Mary Leah was supposed to have her surgery this week. I don't know if it's happened.
I hope Mary Leah's had her surgery and it went well.
Johnny
let us know.
T, if you are here, let me know. Just give me an update.
Anyway, you guys have seen this before. It's 4 RFT mystery packs. They're a little bit less in value than we've been doing because, again, I didn't have a lot of time until today to really pull some product, which is why I added a whole bunch of stuff to the auction sheet today. But this was what I was going to do Wednesday, and then I just didn't feel up to it. So they're smaller packs. They started a smaller opening bid. I think it was bin 125. You're guaranteed at least $140 in silver in these. You also get half of a box hunt. If we have 4 at 125, that'll be the 4. If we go a little bit past 4, we'll bump it up a little bit to see if we have just 4 people. Anyone who wins these tonight, you will get hunted tonight. They'll be the first 2 boxes of the night, your choices. Right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I figured we'd have quite a few. I want to reiterate that these are not as big as my other ones. So when you're bidding on them, I know we've done 155 value, 165, 175, 200, 250. These are about 140. So anything you spend over 140, you'll be supporting the channel, or I guess kind of hoping for something in your box. That would be the only thing. So just keep that in mind.
Barry T for silver, $13 American monies. Glad you're back to normal. Wish I could have some of your energy. Good luck, silver.
By the way, for those wondering why I was on a flight, we're going to bump this up $10. Do I have 4 at 135? I was on a flight because, and you'll see a series of videos coming out, but I spent a couple of days at America's oldest auction house for coins and rare numismatic treasures, and I got to touch some things that blew my mind. And anyway, you'll see a series of videos coming out. I met a gentleman named Larry over at Stax Bowers Galleries, and he was awesome, and he was a gracious host. Even despite my second day illness, he took care of me, basically.
He did.
He literally took care of me, and anyway, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, Stax Bowers Galleries. I will have links in the videos that I post. They're trying to become a YouTube channel as well. They've been dealing in rare coins since 1933. So what is that, 90 years? But they're trying to get on the YouTube front. They've reached out to me for several months and just said, hey, we like that you're bringing people into the hobby. We'd love to fly you out, have you take a look at some things and just share some things. And guys, I'll leave it at that. You'll see. I'm still, it went from the best day ever to the next day, the worst day ever, mainly because I had to cancel all the engagements with them on the second day from being sick. What a tragedy, if you will. But I got enough content for the first day to make some fun videos.
All right, so you got a bunch. So how much do you want to go? You have like 20.
Okay. Do I have 4 at 145? Remember the value's it's probably close to 150, but I want to be careful and just call it 140.
Rich.
I mean, technically, if I were to take each coin and sell them individually, we'd probably be closer to the 150 mark, but realistically 140 is fair. And then you have, there is RFT stickers in them, ooh, and a few other little knickknacks that really I didn't add any value for.
Rich Fontaine says, yeah, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, Rich.
High roller. We appreciate you. All right, you got a bunch.
Still got a lot. Listen, I don't want to have to cut it off, but I want to be fair. We're only going to go up 2 more times. We're going to go up 1 more, and then it'll be an odd number for the speed of the fingers, I guess. Do I have 4 at 155? Do I have 4 at 155? You are now, if you lose the box and there's nothing in the box, you're pretty much giving me a little bit of a tip. So keep that in mind. We still have people that are being generous. You guys are very generous tonight. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. We're just going to do, the next number is the first 4, and I'm sorry. We're just going to do the first 4. I don't want anyone to pay more than they need to pay, because remember, 2 of you are going to get nothing, and 2 of you will get at least whatever skunk boxes give, if that's the worst case scenario. So, do I have 4 at 161? 161. That's that. I don't want to go past 161, and we'll just call it the first 4 at 161. Indigon, Nathan, Jason, and Tony, and I'm sorry to the rest of you. I have to go in order, and I appreciate those that bowed out, but we're gonna make it 161. I will make more. I'll make more for Wednesday. We'll keep, because I know there's smaller amounts, and I wanted to include more people, but I don't want them to. I don't want that to drive the bids up. Bid 1 million. Chris Picklepants, he's silly. All right, so Indigon, you know how this works. You choose first box, first half, first box, second half, or the second box, first or second half. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 Indigon. Let me know, and we'll do it. Indigon will let us know. You got Indigon, Nathan, Jason, and Tony, right?
I'm holding it, so you have to look out for them.
Okay. So Indigon wants 4. He'll be the last part of the second box tonight. Indigon Demon, 161.
Then it's Nathan Glass.
Nathan Glass, first part of box 2, or the first or second part of box 1.
Jason Kinnett.
Nathan wants 3. Was he second? He was second, right?
Yep.
So Nathan gets to choose the second box of the night. That's 161. All right, so that's the second box. First box is Jason Kinnick. You want to choose the box or get the second half of the box? Let me know, Jason. VC Coins, I appreciate you as a moderator and a friend, my brother. And hello, everyone, just staring at my new Harley in the garage while it's snowing. Crazy.
Oh, that's
wow.
a bummer.
Wow. Yeah, silver prices are down. We're down to, what, 2078? I mean, it's down, but it's been doing this for years. We just got to wait it out.
And also just know that we will choose 2...
we will choose 2 live winners too tonight.
Yeah.
I'm doing 3 boxes. So this is boxes 1 and 2. We'll do a chat box for box number 3 tonight.
What did he say?
Number 2.
He wants second half. And that was Jason Kinnick. So he is...
And then who was the first person then automatically?
These 2. Tony McCumber.
And Tony, you get to choose the first box of the night. Now that we've sold the first 4 auction items, and I think Shalani will update the auction spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'll do that here in just a minute.
I'm not going to validate PayPal. I trust all of you guys to go ahead and you can pay for these at the end of tonight's auction. But if you want a box, you have to pay by the end of the full auction tonight. You can incorporate it all into one payment. You don't have to pay me now. We're the buddy system here. We know. So that being said.
All right. I'm sorry. Who? Here. Tony McCumber.
And thank you, Timothy McNally, for becoming a member again, brother. It's good to see you, my friend. And if I missed any memberships or any super chats, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit rusty at doing this, just like the genie was rusty at granting wishes, apparently. All right. That's what we got. Tony, you are the first picker of the night. Let me know which box you want, W1, W2, T-Loom, F1, or F2, and we'll get right into it.
That's the first envelope with that stamp. It's a little bit light. Sorry. We'll get better.
All right, let's see if these W boxes have anything. Who chose this box? Already, Michael? W. Oh, it's at the bottom. Come on, Tony.
Box battle number 2 is Nathan Glass.
All right, W2 is for you. If I can get these boxes to not give me a fit. Ooh.
Indigon.
I think I saw a big super chat. Holy cow. Okay. I see that we have gifted memberships from Jeff Thomas. Very generous, brother. Thank you so much. 5 people get memberships, which is Teacher, Joe Mama, Tyler Lane, Texas Linework, and Ed Booth. Thank you, Jeff Thomas. And holy cow, William Fowler picked up an uncut $73 sheet, 3 banknotes. All 3 are radar notes. Gem uncirculated. That's a great buy, brother. You know what? Sweet pickup. And by the way, thanks for the $50 super chat. Very generous of you. Shalai and I have been homebound, and I'm sure we're going to be... She got a little bit done up tonight, so I think she's planning on taking me out since I've been in bed for 3 days. All right, I'm going to catch up on the chat.
Done up.
Cupid Fox, $20. Cupid Fox 99, $20. Welcome back, Rob. Glad you're feeling better. Hope you guys like what I sent. Cupid Fox 99 is your initials SP. If they are, and sorry if I've already ruined that, but if that's your initials, yes. Very generous of you. I sent an email, and if you could respond to that, that'd be great.
That was Cupid Fox.
Cupid Fox 99, and he sent a $20 super chat to boot. All right, I don't see any silver enders, but guess what? It is circulated $half, and that's always a good sign.
I don't know, Natalie. I'm not sure yet, but do you guys know that today is National Tortilla Chip Day?
I did not know that it's National Tortilla Chip Day.
Oh goodness. Richard Sappington, $5 American monies. Anyone need some firewood? You can come. You come, you cut, you load, you take away. You have my thanks. Timothy McNally, $2 American monies.
Very cool.
A storm, not here. I don't think there's a storm coming here.
We haven't looked at the storm system for the rest of the weekend, but it could be because there's a lot of storms that, oops, I gotta get this fixed. Hold on.
Weather has been nuts. My son went to the snow to have a snowboarding weekend, and he's stuck in the hotel.
Because it's snowing at the snowing place where they let you snow ski and snowboard.
They're in the middle of a blizzard. He, thank goodness, sent it to me when he had already arrived, but they had recorded what he drove through to get there.
A sedan.
Honda Civic.
Yeah, a coupe or whatever those are.
Oh! My gosh. Jeez.
All right, good luck, Tony and Jason. Thank you for the channel support. Let's see who gets the box, and let's see if there's anything in the box. By the way, if we don't find at least 1 silver coin tonight, because we're doing 3 boxes, I already kept an eye on that, we'd actually be finally down 1. We'd have 1 less silver than boxes hunted, and the first time on the year we're down to boxes. So we got to at least find 1 in 3 boxes to keep the year-to-date positive.
No, he's in Colorado. Did anyone see Johnny T? We got busy after, and then I was holding the chat, so I didn't see. Johnny T, if you're in, we're thinking about you, because I know Mary Leah had her surgery this week. DVB, member for 18 months, RFT fan club. Chat full of excitement. Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Probably need 1 more full day.
Thanks,
to
Jan.
be 100%. But you know what? I'm feeling so better today over the last few days that I feel like 100%.
Yeah, I don't see Rob ever the way that he was. Like, it's... Yeah, that was no bueno. I basically stayed in bed and I rubbed your head all day.
She took care of me.
And I scratched your back. And I bought all the medicine. And I made sure that he was drinking things. Yeah.
She took care of me.
That was terrible. That was like my worst nightmare ever. That would be I can't even imagine. I just stayed in the hotel. There's no way I would have gotten on an airplane feeling that badly.
Yeah, it was I was a tough call. It was a tough call. I already felt guilty to Stax Bowers being sick, and they were like, totally understandable, of course. I mean, stuff happens. It's not my fault. It wasn't planned. They knew I wanted to be there both days.
Yeah, salty fan. Yes, you never show your mom scary things till you're back. Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't even tell her. I told her nothing until I landed. I was like, I didn't want you to worry about me.
Oh, well, we were talking about Robbie in that instance. However, yes, he didn't even tell me. I didn't know until he was walking up to the car, and I was like, you don't look right. You don't look good. What happened?
And then I gave her the
I know,
rundown.
And then I felt awful because
Come on!
I had a great day. And I was expecting all the fun things, and he was down for the count.
Come on, Jan. Are these W2 boxes finally getting cold as ice? Jan's like, Rob, we're on roll number 10. Calm down a little bit. Every time you talk bad about the W boxes, they end up doing something. All right, come on.
Okay, I think we're good on these. So, I'll do my best to read the chat. If you tag me at Charlani TV, I'll see it better. Better chance of me reading it. Best natural antibiotic is local raw honey with turmeric and black pepper. That sounds gross.
Doesn't matter if it sounds gross. If it works. Oh, I got a new ring.
Yes. Oh, nice.
All right.
Yada said, big day tomorrow, getting my 33-year-old water heater replaced.
That's a
Just
big day.
don't ask how much. That number is scary.
But by the way, congratulations on milking that water heater for 33 years.
Yeah.
That's my kind of, that's what I do. The last 3 years are like, hey, your AC units need to be replaced. I'm like, I know, but just get them working. Well, you're going to spend another $300 to get this part fixed, and then next year you're going to, I'm like, listen, $300 every year until they're completely broken? I can do that.
William Fowler says, glad you're feeling better, Rob. I see you all later. He's got to go to work.
William,
now.
Thank you again, brother.
Thank you for your
and
super chat. Have a good night.
I appreciate you very much, brother. And be safe for sure.
Jan Lewis said, W boxes, hunt them and it will come. Good job getting back, Rob.
Yeah, I was going to say next today, but
good job getting Rob back.
She did.
Thanks,
she brought me back to life.
My first buy of 1963 set from you guys inspired me to collect all pre-1970 sets, says Joe Mama.
Oh.
That's cool.
We got a DDO. It's not in the best shape, but that is a 1974 Denver minted DDO worth 2 points. And you know what? Just when I think the W boxes go ice cold, they will have something in them. But we've been finding DDOs again and not finding silver. But that is definitely a DDO. I know for the untrained eye, it might be tough to see. But believe me, it's there. And let's see if we can make it on the big screen for somebody who might be new and doesn't really know what they look like.
Yeah, that sounds terrible, JD Sharp.
See if I can get the right angle. Might be tough. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the top of the U. The top of the S is probably the best to see right there. The top of the S is probably the best to see on this one. But it's definitely a DDO. I've seen a bazillion of them. That might be a pretty good angle too. So definitely a 74D DDO. It's circulated condition. And based on it in hand, it's probably XF45. So it's probably only a $12 coin. But it's still cool to see one because it means somebody dumped something recently. And whether it came along with silver or not, we won't know until we hunt.
Not a Time Lord said, I did a nickel hunt and got a 1943 war nickel from Philly and a dated 1918 Buffalo nickel. And it's the first coin I have found from the teens.
Well, that's a heck of a find. And I don't know what's going on with Buffalo nickels lately. But man, I had a great 2-box nickel hunt, and I have another video that will come out shortly that's got some pretty good Buffalo nickels as well. Kind of a cool ugly, a little bit of toning, but that's pond water scum. That's not, that's environmental toning as far as being in something liquidy. That's not natural toning technically.
Just in case said, it's pretty cool, though, Rob, that you almost never get sick. I'm younger, but have got sick quite a bit. Working on improving my health goal is to never be sick again. It's a good goal to have,
You know,
for sure.
Part of it's going to be some of the genetics. It's always going to be some genetics. I've told Charlani for years, because I'm a fingernail biter, I do think that biting my fingernails as a kid put me to all kinds of just things, and I think being subjected to things like that, putting my hands in my mouth, cornrow hunting, just touching stuff and not caring, didn't wash my hands a lot as a kid, so I think all of that probably helped me have a little bit stronger of a system.
Hi, Resin.
But no one's above being sick on everything, that's for sure.
Hi, Callisto Gaming. Good to see you. Aw, thanks, VC. Appreciate that. That 1975D misplaced mint bark nickel was worth a 5.5-hour drive, said Calzone Maniacs.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Zone.
that is
Maniacs.
this is one of my more favorite recent finds. Look at that. I mean, of course the coin's in circulated condition, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. 1975D misplaced mint mark FS401, probably an XF coin. XF40, maybe a VF35, but I've looked for it forever. I've had several comments on my videos. Rob, you never talk about this coin. Do you look for it? I'm like, I do, but there's not a lot of them out there, and it's not one that I can't talk about everything I'm looking at on a video, but when I find them, I will talk about them.
Nick said, how about that 75 high D nickel, though? Seems you now have 1 of 6 known.
1 of 6 known. I told Cholani it's a tough one. I know that it's funny. I was bragging to Ravenhawk about it, and he actually has one, and he sent it off years ago, and it came back without the designation. They just put a grade on it. I'm like, Raven, are you sure you paid for the designation? He goes, I thought I did. I'm like, maybe you should have cracked that and resubmit it.
I think it's strange that I found more V-nickels than Buffalo, says Sarah Heaton.
I found more what than what?
She's found more V-nickels than buffaloes.
Yeah, it depends on your area. I know people that have hunted hundreds of boxes of nickels and have only found 1 or none on buffaloes. And then if you look at my V-nickel to buffalo nickel ratio, it's probably 100 to 1.
William Fowler, $10 Canadian monies. Almost forgot. I sent you a pic of the radar note.
Oh, let me take a peek at it, brother.
Caney, with Carver, he's trying.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you, Indigon.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Canadian radars. 0373730, 0375730, and 0377730. Very cool, William. Very cool, my friend. Awesome notes. All right, come on.
Coming up soon.
Still only 2 points right now.
Leo's coins. I did a nickel box battle with Coin Kid, and in the very last roll of the box, I found a V-nickel. First one I ever found.
It's so exciting to see a V-nickel because I remember the first one I found roll hunting. I didn't even know what it was for a split second because it's a design that you're not used to just looking at. And it took me a second. I thought it was a foreign coin, and it took me a second to realize, no, that's a Liberty Head V-nickel. All right, roll number 22, Tony. You have 2 points right now. I know it's not a lot. We're trying.
What years are no SGs?
For $50, 1972 D, no FG, 82P, and there's been 83Ps found as well, and I even have some 82, 83Ps as well as a 72D no FGs.
Is this like an inker? Like a thing to add ink to like this, do you know?
I don't know.
I don't think if we bought that. Natalie, 11 months, RFT team member, bruh. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Natalie. Good to see you as always.
Calzomaniac said, technically the V-nickel is the only barber coin Rob has found.
Yeah, no, it's true. It is 100% true.
Charles Roof says, speaking of nickels, when is the last time you found a Henning nickel when coin roll hunting?
You know what? Here's the story about this that drives me crazy. So when I first started coin roll hunting nickels back in 2017, I had forgotten all about the Henning nickel. And I remember scoping a 39p for the DDR at the Monticello and everything, and I remember seeing the notch on the R, and I put it in my miscellaneous jar. And then about a year later, I remembered the Henning nickels, and I looked at, not all of them have the notch, but I remember looking for the notch when I saw the pictures, and I was like, I've seen that notch before. I've seen it live. And I was like, did I see it live, or did I just see a picture and I just remembered it? So I went through my miscellaneous jar, and sure enough, didn't see the 39p in there, and I'm certain I have found a Henning nickel in my life, but I do not own one, and I have no proof that I have found one. So, it's another one of my bucket listers. Tony, you have 2 points, and judging by the lack of NIFCs in this box, it could hold up. 2-0, 25 rolls in. Good luck, Jason. Let's see if we find some silver.
Leo's coins was once Leonidas faux show.
Faux show, Leonidas. Leonidas, and it feels so good.
Calzone Maniac says all he needs to find are the Barber Silvers, and for a tough challenge, the 20-cent piece designed by Charlie Barber's father, William.
Yeah, that'd be a tough find.
Wu-Tat got my first buffalo and change from Taco Bell. Between that and Rob's videos, I'm hooked.
Yeah, it's always fun getting some cool coins in change of any kind.
Not a Time Lord says the bank tellers at my local are really nice. One of them will take gold bills and silver dimes if she gets them.
Heck yeah. That's a good relationship. Most of my tellers are savvy on everything now.
My grandson's girlfriend inherited a 1909 No S Indian head penny, a 1906 barber dime, and an 1898 silver certificate, which is really cool.
Yeah, especially that silver certificate. Those are all good
Bill.
ones. But
good to see ya.
What's up, Bill? All right, we are on roll 4 for the second half of the box. It's still holding up with that DDO early find, but we'll see if this box starts to get warmer or cold as ice.
When has he ever said that, Fallout Boy?
All right.
He did not say he wasn't going to stream tonight. We didn't stream on Wednesday because Rob was sick. Glad you're feeling better, brother, says Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, he was down for the count.
We do have a point, so it's now 2-1, and it's our first NIFC find of the night, 2018. Let me update the board. 2 of the 5 fill the board items have been found. We are doing 3 boxes tonight. So, oops, let me stay in order. So there's still chances for things.
Sports fan says Rob bought some more toners. Let me know if you would like some photos in an email.
I will never turn down the opportunity. Let me look at that. That's one more time. I'll never turn down the opportunity to look at
down for the Count Chocula?
To look at toners, brother. Hey, my PCGS order, by the way, just moved into quality check. Finally, my October 7th went to quality check 4.5 months later.
If you have a question or a comment you want me to read, you have to tag me at Charlani TV so that I see it. Rob gets sick one day in years and it falls on my birthday. I have the worst luck. Oh no, Phil!
I'm sorry, Phil.
Happy belated birthday. And yeah, Rob gets sick once in 10 years. Man. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday, brother. That's a bummer.
Another Time Lord has some hot chocolate. Yum. Prayer for no genuine, not gradable coins in that submission, says Calzone Maniac.
You know, it's going to be tough because if you remember a couple of the coins, we had that Micro O Barber dime, which we knew was really low grade or would not get a grade, but I wanted it authenticated. We had an 1858 inverted date. So that was going to be another possible. It was low grade, but they still are. I mean, it's old coin.
JD Sharp says, I got about a dozen coins I'd like to send into PCGS. Get them by Christmas, LOL.
Yeah.
Rob, don't you just hate looking at the PCGS waiting to see when they move forward?
Yeah, I do. And it never used to be like this. I'm actually getting ready to submit now that I have one in quality check. Once they say it's shipped, I'm going to submit the next one.
Leo's Coin says, speaking of PCGS submissions, my first one ever finally moved to encapsulation.
Ooh, that's a fun one. It's getting close. Oh, it's 2-2. It's somehow no NIFCs in the first half of the box, and now we've got a couple of them. Let me update the board. It's actually right now 2-2, and it's starting to look a little scary, Tony, because Jason has 2 points and 13 rolls to go.
If you have a question or comment you want me to read, tag me at Charlani TV so that I see it. So being sick make your finger feel better, says Keith Rodman. Yes, his hands actually had time to recover. We just had that conversation.
I only wear it. It's just a tiny little scab left, but I figured I should have covered that one too. I have a little ding on my knuckle, but instead of showing it off, I figured I'd keep it covered for now. Wow, that's a nice 77 Philly. I'll hold on to that one for my Clyde Kennedy rolls.
Why are not all varieties or errors noted by the grading companies?
If there's not really a high demand for certain minor varieties, then the minor or the major grading companies typically will not entertain assigning grades and values to those types of things. They have to be in somewhat of a demand, and that's why they don't do it. But like ANAX anything that has a Wechsler's or an FS number on it will typically give you a grade and the designation for.
Hi, TRS. Michael Smith.
What's up, Michael Smith and TRS?
So says thanks.
Yep. That's why if you have a minor variety and you just want to add a little more value to a coin, it is okay to go ahead and submit it through ANAX, because I'd rather have an ANAX slab with the proper designation of the variety than a better, necessarily more valuable slab that doesn't even have the variety designation on it. You might as well get the designation. I don't know, Jan. 4-point box is not exactly a game-winning field goal here, but
Not a Time Lord found the emoji, the silver genie emoji. You just can't do that many. Do like 5. Doug Wagner, RFT fan club.
What's up, Doug?
Welcome, Doug.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you very much.
If you have a question or comment you want for Rob, tag me at Charlani TV. When I'm looking at the chat, that's what I'm looking for. My tag. So don't tag Rob, tag me. Hey Rob, how long does it usually take between encapsulation and shipment on your PCGS orders?
That is the fastest part. I would say I've seen it happen in the same week, same 5 business days, but typically no more than 7 business days. That's the fast part. Once it says it's in encapsulation, it'll probably go to quality check within 48 hours and then shipping within 48 hours after that, typically. It's just getting to that point.
For varieties, doesn't ANAX value at the rate as NGC and PCGS?
For varieties, typically they do, but if I had an MS 66 red 69S DDO scent, I would much rather have it in a PCGS slab when it comes to a true numismatic rarity and highly sought after variety. All other varieties, absolutely, it's just fine. But when it comes to the big dogs, if it has a PCGS or an NGC variety number, and they will attribute it, and it is a very valuable coin, I probably would. And even lesser valuable ones I would, like a 92D or 92P close AM, 99 wide AM, I probably would just slab it at a bigger company because the resale will probably still fetch more.
Hi, Doug Wagner. Hi, Rock Monkey.
3 rolls, 3 chances. It's still 2-2. Is this going to come down to the dreaded bag pull?
Just in case said, thanks, Rob. I've been super impatient on this grading order.
Yeah, it'll happen, brother.
Michael Smith says, glad you're feeling better. Package arrived yesterday. Message received. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Indigon Demon, 2 months, RFTT member. My PCGS foreign order, nothing high value, has shipped, and the anticipation is killing me.
Do it.
Worth it for the unboxing bid, though.
Yeah, it's more fun to get a natural... I mean, by the time it's shipped and you have grades ready, you only have to wait 5 days or so. And you've already waited 100 and something. You might as well wait 5 more days if you're unboxing it and doing a video. A natural reaction is probably more better or more fun. To me, it is at least.
Lord Eagle says, does Rob get his coin under a business account or just luck of the bank? Business account.
Business account. But, you know, I could still probably, with the right conversation, get coins from non-business account banks if I decided to do that.
Phil A. Richard just ordered pizza from an authentic Italian restaurant.
Ooh.
Ordered in English and got nowhere. She kept saying, I can't hear you. Repeated order in Italian. She said, pizza ready in 35.
That's so awesome.
Nice.
Good news and bad news. Good news is it comes down to a bag pull. Bad news is we did not have any silver in that box. As a miscellaneous bonus, I am adding a 40%er. Shalani, add a dime for these as well. Okay. So a dime and a 40. And it's not a lot, but because if the bag pull beats, I'll tell you what, we'll make it even more fun. Whoever wins the bag pull, whatever the bag pull is, we're giving that person as well. If it's a 40, then we've already given a 40. But if it's a 40 and a quarter, we'll add a quarter, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So battle of the bag pull.
What happened to that?
I don't know.
Stamp.
Battle of the bag pull, Shalani.
I don't like it. It looks like that.
You're pulling for Tony. I'm pulling for Jason.
Sorry, Jason. Tony.
Tony, you get a bonus 90.
I'm sorry, Jason.
You get a bonus 90. Boom. You added a 90?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad bonus. Probably $15, $25, about $25 in bonus coins. So, can't get mad at that. Bingo Bango was his name-o.
I'm sorry, Jason. Now I feel bad.
And that goes to Tony. I'm sorry, Jason. I even pulled a quarter this time. I can't win. All right. That box was technically a skunk, but it did have a DDO in it. So we're going to write down DDO. Box number...
It was a tie coin pig, so we had to go to pools.
And you know what? Anytime we do an official pull, even though it's not total streams, it does count because it is an official bag pull.
Not a Time Lord says, I have a little bag of silver that is slowly grown, but I hope it speeds up when I can hunt some boxes of halves. Yeah, he does not mind. Rob needs a copper genie for his penny hunts.
I do need a copper genie for my penny hunts.
Yep, there's the silver genie Caribbean coins.
Silver genie's there. All right.
So, Nathan.
Yeah, Mark Mistretta. Shawnee, W2 wasn't bad. He found a 90 and a 40% of that box. They were just out of his own personal stuff.
All right, Nathan Glass, you gotta pick a box. Oh, W1.
Come on, Nathan. Just kidding. Might as well give it a go, right? Just in case. See if W1 has anything in it. All right, W1, we're going to get rid of the W boxes finally tonight, Jan.
Oh, glad you're not buffering anymore, Coin Pig.
All right, let me slide.
I have not tried Moscato. I'm actually not a wine drinker at all. Like, very, very rarely will I have a glass of wine. I'd rather have Rum Haven is what it's called. Best ever. With pineapple juice and grenadine. Oh my god, best.
Am I ever going to crack open a box and see a nice Walker again? Come on. All right, well, circulated halves. Oops. I can't get mad at circulated halves. Thank you, Sean, very much. So, let's just get into it. First half is Nathan Glass. Second half is Indigon Demon.
I have not tried ice wine yet. I have to look for it if I remember next time I go to get Rob some wine, which I think I have to do soon.
Phil, I think I'm having a 19 crimes tonight. 19 crimes tonight. We definitely need the Silver Genie. The good news is we still have another box for the chat to hunt. And you never know what's in. We have 3 chances.
We have 200 likes now.
You know what? Let's do the likes. Let's do the likes after this, Jan, when we do the giveaway for the box. And if we happen to have 400 by then, which I doubt, we'll do that as well. All right, come on.
Again, if you have a question or comment for Rob, tag me at Charlani TV so that I see him. Or so that I see your message and I can ask him your question.
Please.
Finally found a bank to sell me $50, so I ordered 5 boxes, says Caney Creek.
That's awesome. I've had a bank one time tell me, we don't order them by the box. If you want $50, 2 rules. You have to get 4 boxes and you can't bring them back. And I'm like, can you order me 4 boxes?
Tends to come in 375 milliliter bottle. I don't know how big that is.
You know what I'm going to do?
Milliliters, I don't know what that means.
I'm going to change some of my orders to more boxes from the banks that get them to me anyway. Because I'm tired of having 5 or 6 different banks all order me 1 or 2 boxes. And then if they don't come from 3 boxes that week, then I don't have enough boxes. Whereas if I order extra boxes from every bank, then the ones that do show up, I'll actually still have a lot more boxes.
Gary Harrelson says we might redeem grape juice after every roll. Let's see how fun this gets.
Luckily, I have minutes of timeouts on these commands. And I've never readjusted the grape juice one. But if it gets a little crazy, I'll have to change the redemption times on it.
William Finds Pennies asks, has Rob tried the new hot sauce whiskey kit?
I have tried several of those. But I think I have a couple of those bottles untried. Oops. No, it was a 97. Untried.
Caribbean Coin says, I have not gotten a box of halves to hunt since April 29th of 2022. The pits. Dang.
that is the pits.
Time.
Sounds like a nice road trip outside of your area and popping into some banks. And sometimes banks are overstocked on coins and they don't mind handing them out.
How long have you been coin collecting?
I got back into it in 2017. I did it when I was a kid and then got away from it when I found girls for a little while and sports.
David Larson wants to know if you saw his email.
I did see the email, brother, and it wouldn't let me open that link. It says, could not be found. I don't know if you cut and pasted it and chopped it off. I meant to respond.
Thank you, Tony. Break them rolls, says Beachside.
We're trying, Beachside. What I'm really trying to do is find something. Come on.
Needs a weedy genie.
Had a couple of partial stickers. I'm not counting them because they're not undamaged or not mostly intact. That's the second one. We found one in another box too.
If you have a question or a comment you want me to read to Rob, you have to tag me at Charlani TV. Bank I get 90% of my boxes from gets me 2 to 4 boxes, and I use 8 different branches to get boxes from every week, says JD Sharp.
Yep. I have 5 branches that I pick up at and 3 that I dump at, but it's been the same for the most part for a long time, so it might be good to switch it up a little bit. I mean, there was a time I was getting boxes from like 8 or 9 banks, and some banks I was getting 4 to 5 boxes from. That's when we used to do a lot of live streams and a lot of boxes on them all the time.
Can you remind people about the bots?
Oh yeah, I do want to make a quick little comment. I know a lot of you probably know this, but you know, there's always those spam bots in the YouTube comments that are trying to change a name to make it look like mine. They do it to not just my channel, they do it to all channels, but they'll use my name or similar to my name, and then they'll say, hey, you won something, send me a telegram or text me a WhatsApp number, or they'll try to get you to respond to them outside of the YouTube program. And then once you do that, they have your information. And whether that information is just a phone number or an email or whatever, it puts you on their list of people they can target for scams. Know that I would never comment and tell you to send me a WhatsApp or a Telegram or an external email outside of my normal contact information. And remember that any comment that I respond to on a created video of mine, my whole name will be highlighted because A, I'm the creator, so the whole name is highlighted. B, it has a verified badge check mark next to it. The whole reason there's a verified badge means that YouTube has verified that when I comment, I am the owner of that name. So don't ever respond, did I win something? Hey, Rob, did you send this? If it's not a check mark next to that name, not my exact name, it's not a highlighted name, and it's asking you to do weird stuff to claim things, it's not me. It's not me. I had to respond to a lot of emails this week. Hey, I didn't respond to this comment because I wasn't sure if it was you. Is it you? And it's like, no, that's not me. It's not even my name. It's just my picture next to a name kind of like mine. So just remember that. I would never ask anyone for that. And I certainly would never ask anyone to send me money outside of what we normally do, or to send me money to claim a gift. You win something on my channel, you just have to send me claiming information, and that would be done in an email to my proper email.
Yeah, I hope not, Coin Pig. I hope that you're kidding. Rob would never do that.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. I saw a lot of bots this week, of course. And of course, when I'm sick and not paying attention to comments, it got a lot more than normal. It's always that. He's down for the count. He's not in his comments as often. Let's go ahead and blow it up. I do report them. I do block them, but they just make another account the next time and do it all over again.
Yeah, they say all kinds of things. You just gotta make sure you know who you're talking to for sure. Hey, Sam Wilson. Ask Rob who's winning the bag pulls.
You're breaking up, Sam. You're breaking up.
No, that was Whitey. Whitey asked that. Have you thought about doing a box battle between you and Rob? Yeah, that's not really my thing. I'm here to read the chat to Rob. I take forever to open a roll.
I'd be done with the box and she'd be on roll 4.
Yeah.
2 points so far, Nathan.
11 months RFT team member. Redeem Rob's bag pull win. Oh, I see it's too late.
Yeah, we still have, there's 2 bag pulls tonight, or it could be 3 at this pace, but there's at least 2 tonight because we've already had one for a box battle tie, and then we have the bag pull EOS. Come on! By the way, is Cupid $6.99 here.
Yeah, in fact, he was just here and he said, you have first pick. Wait, let me find it. Give me a second. He said, Rob, if you want, you can have first pick because there are some Canadian silver coins that you might be interested in.
All right, brother.
Have you ever thought about doing an error video for the different types of errors for the coins?
That's so funny. I was actually thinking about doing that the other day. I was like, I could show all kinds of different little errors that they would be able to look for and just what you would look for to see if that's an error coin. And but yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day.
Rock Monkey, I'm just adding a link right there in a comment for you. You can buy the penny mats there on Rob's website.
Oh, and by the way, all of the mats are the newest mat additions except for the pennies. And there's not a lot of changes on the mats, but now if you order any of the mats, they're the new mat designs. I think the silver stack is the same as it's always been. There's really nothing to add on that example, but the nickels have been updated, and the clad varieties mat has been updated. Again, these are small variations. I'll get pictures on the site here, but the penny ones are not ready to go just yet. I'm still waiting on them. Probably another couple of weeks.
Thank you, Phil.
Roll 25 for
I
Nathan.
appreciate that.
And it's been like that for about 3 days. So anyone who ordered mats this week, you'll get the new mat varieties, the new mats. So don't think if you ordered 2 days ago, you're like, dang it, no, you already got them this week.
Yeah, Calzone Maniac, don't respond to those. Are there any metal detecting 2023, says NCD.
There will be metal detecting 2023 and NCCD. You will be seeing those. Yes.
Tony McCumber says, watch out for the scammers. A month ago, my neighbor got scammed out of $18,000. Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah,
I don't even know what
FBI
I would
and
do.
police are involved. I'll bet they are, for sure. Yeah. That's terrible.
2-0. It's the battle of twos. That's all the W boxes are giving us tonight. 2 points each half of the box, Jan.
Rob, last night I sent you an email, sports fan. Did you buy a 1913 Buffalo?
Oh yeah, I read that
one?
while I was still in bed, and I was gonna respond, but I was quickly running through all the emails, and no, I didn't buy that one. I already have a nice 1913 Buffalo. Not probably as nice as the $900 one someone in Texas bought, but I already have a nice one.
Andrew Rossi says, please tell Rob I'm sorry. I'll ship his package tomorrow. Oh, chemo was rough this week.
Andrew, take your time, brother.
worries.
I'm in no rush, my friend.
Sending you all the healing vibes.
You heal up.
Sorry that you're feeling so
And when you're ready, I'll be here. Just call my name and I'll be here.
better than nothing.
Man, can we just get a, what does a silver $50 look like in a coin roll? Come on.
When is your next PCGS unboxing day?
As soon as they get shipped and I get them, I'll probably film it and the next day release it. So hopefully next week. Hopefully I'll have it out next week. Do I hear what I hear? Remember, after this box, we had the 200 likes giveaway, and we are giving away the third box of the night to 2 box battlers.
Have you been able to figure out how to choose who our gifted memberships go to? I don't think you can.
I can't choose them. People have to be able to opt in for gifted memberships, and if they opt in, it chooses them randomly.
Caney Creek Woodcarver says, tell Rob to get the gardening channel going. It's almost springtime.
It is. I was talking to Charlani about it. Definitely got to do it.
I'm excited to clean off our back patio, make it pretty again. Gonna start. If anyone has been on my channel and saw all of the prep work I did to get a flower garden started last year, biggest fail of my whole entire life.
First year gardening's tough.
This year we're gonna do things a little bit different, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't know, Jan. I'm starting to see Pepe Le Pew-ish stuff in this. And I know I talked about having silver pours this week, but being under the weather, I was not going to sit over a furnace and melt stuff. So I will have those next week.
Wonka Vader, if I were you, I would send Rob a message. Because if it's been 2 weeks since you've ordered your mat, you should have it by now.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Post office has been slow for some things because I finally had one of my members finally got their package delivered, and it was 3.5 weeks. And him and I was already telling him, listen, I'll give you a credit. And we was like, yeah, credit works. And then all of a sudden the next day, which was today, it got delivered out of nowhere. So stuff's just, but yeah, if you're waiting on the mats, use the system if you need to. And say, hey, where's the mat? Send me an email within that whatever system it was, whether it was eBay or PayPal, and I will look into it for sure.
Kiss Rux gifted one RFT membership, and it went to Keith Rodman.
Very cool. Tell Dennis I said hi, brother.
Trump 2020 says how much... Oh, hold on.
Let me dump this out for Johnny.
Oh, man.
Kills me and can't do it.
How much more valuable is a 1960 small date versus large date, and how often do you find them?
1960 small date does have good money, a good value. It is a tougher find. If I remember, they estimated less than 10% of the whole population was small dates, but most of them were released earlier on, like in the mid-sets. Don't confuse it with the 1960 Denver. Because about half of the 1960 Denvers were large and small dates. So you'll find a lot of those. There's really no extra value. All right, it's 2-1. You'll find no extra value in those. But I don't know the value. It depends on the grade, but they definitely have more value. I have never found, believe it or not, I have never found a 1960 small date in circulation. But I don't get a lot of the early release Philadelphia coins. So, makes sense.
Did you research all the rabbit deterrent plants for your flower garden? I did that last year, and they are relentless.
No, that doesn't work out here.
It was our fault, too, in a sense, because I didn't protect it like I should have. But we also left a nesting rabbit family right in the middle of my bed. I just couldn't. They were so cute that I couldn't. I had to just.
The only thing that works for rabbits out here is pellet guns.
And I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
And me neither. Yeah.
That's not us. So we have to be proactive in other ways, which we will be. This year we will be for sure. Is Rob planning on doing more Baker's Dozen sketches in his box hunts?
You know how many times I found a Baker's Dozen in a box and I was like, should I do it again? But now that I'm wearing my dad's joke shirt, I might be doing that. Listen, I'm going to be me when I feel like being me. And if people don't like it or they do like it, that's awesome. It's up to them. But I'm going to always be me when I want to be me. And if it feels right, I'm going to do it. 2-1 still. 2-1.
William Finds Penny just got a package yesterday that took 28 months to receive. It was lost. Yeah, it was. Keith Rodman says, twin brother separated at birth. He got the basketball skills and money. I got left with nothing. Oh, man. Phil says, I dropped basil, dill, parsley, oregano, tarragon, and rosemary in the dirt on Wednesday. All survived, but the dill is toast. Completely dead. Go figure.
Yeah,
doesn't surprise me. Rob, are you going to get more armadillo bank boxes?
I still have a few that we're going to go through. I still got another nickel box. I've got a couple of smaller penny boxes. But yeah, we got a few more to go through. And it'd be nice to get a few more.
No, we can't do live traps for rabbits. Number one, what would you then do with them?
Well, our neighbor used to do the live traps, and then he would release them somewhere else. But
it doesn't matter. There's 5 bazillion little bunnies around here.
We have coyotes and bobcats all over the neighborhoods because they know it's a smorgasbord of rabbit fest.
Oh, we got to put the camera out.
Yeah.
We got to move it. Yeah, bunnies equals cute. They're adorable. I'm sorry. They're so cute. I almost want to like, well, no, I don't want to do that, but I kind of want to have like a little home, like a little place for them. Just so I can go out and like look at them when I want to. No, I don't want that. I really don't. Batman says, hi Batman, I have a toned 1987 ASE in a PCI holder. It is graded MS-70. As it is PCI, it needs to be regraded. Which grading company is most tolerant of toning? And should I send it to the PCI with the police? Should I send it in the PCI slab?
It's a tough call. PCI slab means nothing to any of the major grading companies, really. I probably would consider sending it to ANAX because if you get a 87 toner ASE and ANAX gives it a 70, you still got big cloud. That's probably where I'd send it, so you'd spend less re-holdering it, and I'd send it in the slab. Just so you don't have any confusion that it's altered toning after the fact, even though they're still going to look at it like they would. I'd probably do that. Just get the ANAX slab.
Yeah, you know what? In the area that Rob gave me for my flower garden, he actually had a greenhouse back there. And our garden guy totally misunderstood what Rob said and tore it down.
Yep.
It was a little bit funny. I thought it was a little bit funny.
Only 3 points in the box. Indigon, I'm sorry. Nathan, you will win. I'm sure you're not going to want the Ring of Death and the marked up coin. I'll give you a silver dime for them. If you want a silver dime, I can give you a 40 for the skunk box. Let me know if you want the silver dime or the 3 NIFCs, 2 of which are disastrous. Let me know. It's not a big take, but it's still a silver dime and a 40 as a bonus. And Indigon, I'm sorry, brother. Who chose this box is right.
Ever try an owl statue? Yes, we have like 1,000 of them.
I have them all over the yard. I've moved them. I've hung them from string. I've sat there late at night pulling the string and having them fly. And as the owls are flying, the rabbits are looking up there like this. And I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Trying to get some good steaks done for when Daly gets home. Lifted the tarp, got nailed by a scorpion on the ring finger.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
Do we see Nathan Glass?
I'm
assuming silver dime. Assuming silver dime. And then we have to do, while we do that, I can't do the giveaway until I see it because otherwise it'd be like, maybe release a bunch of snakes. Yeah, I'll just put snakes all over the yard.
No, we have Kai.
I know, that won't be good for Kai.
Kai. And Kai will, he does scare them away for a moment. Just like that. Kai.
Sounds like your next short, Rob. Yeah. All right, I don't see Nathan Glass. He might have stepped away. I'm going to make a judgment call. That's $1.50. A silver merc dime's worth more than $1.50, and 2 of these are damaged. He's going to want the silver merc dime. Sean, did you add the dime in the 40?
I just did.
Thank you for being a good sport, Indigon. Nathan, this is yours. I'll add it to your package that goes out as well. All right.
Now we're going to put the comment picker up. So now make sure you're typing in so we can do a box battle and likes giveaway. We're doing one more box.
We have the 200 likes. We have the box battle coming up as well. So we're giving away 3 people will be selected. 3 people will be selected. And hopefully we can find silver. Right now, 29 boxes on the year. 29 silvers found. This is box number 30.
And just as an FYI, you only need to comment once. If you comment and spam it a whole bunch of times, it actually doesn't help your situation. Just as an FYI.
All right. Let me go ahead and give the hands a little batheroni.
Hi, Zach Eddie. I see you. Hi, Tina.
While we're doing that, let me show you a recent. Let me show you a recent acquisition.
Feel better?
Yes.
Good.
Let me show you a recent acquisition.
Silver Chupa. Yeah, I feel like it might hurt you.
A BU roll of 48 Ds that I need to go through to see if there's full bell lines, DDRs, and other goodies. Emilgasm! Emilgasm! Holy cow, Emilgasm! Let me show you another recent acquisition.
Yes, I have tried rabbit scram. I've tried something else too. I tried like 4 different scram type situations. Rabbit scram was one of them from Lowe's. Yes. We did try one type that was actually, it worked for a little while, but it didn't work in my flower garden. Sam or whatever, welcome to the RFT fan club.
1883
Hi, Milo.
1883 CC. Milo, I love you, brother.
Hi, Cavello. Thank you for the email, he said. Cavello.
You're welcome, Cavello. All right. Emilgasm.
Eric Walton, happy belated level up 40 yesterday.
I have an MS65 1883 CC. That one might be offered next week. I didn't want to offer it up tonight because we already had so many other CCs. So that one's going to not be offered up tonight. But yeah. Happy birthday to your dad, or his birth year, Ian. All right, ready to go? 226. The winner of the 200 likes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Ricky the Scotty. Holy cow, we take a day off and he still wins. I bet you he won Wednesday and didn't even know. Ricky the Scotty. Never won once in his life on our channel. He's won 3 of the last 5 or 6 streams. Right there is yours. Now we pick 2 people for the last box of the night, and whoever wins, whoever gets picked first, it's up to you to choose the best box. Because we have to find 1 silver to keep our year-to-date positive. Not like we're not going to have a box down the road that's going to get us back on track, I hope, but let's see. All right, first box battler of box number 3 on the night, you're welcome, brother, goes to, boom, Brian Fatoni. You know what, Brian? That's a first-time winner. Brian Fatoni, you are actually going to be a first-time winner, and you get to choose the box off this list right here, which we'll cover in a second. Brian Fatoni, your box battler is Tracy Lutz. Come on, Tracy. Now you're gonna show the beans how it's done. Tracy Lutz and Brian Fatoni are the 2 winners tonight of box number 3. Here we go. Brian Fatoni, do you choose T-Loom, F1, or F2? Let me know. Remember that if you are selected and you do win, in order to receive the goodies, no cost to you though, you do have to send an email with your shipping information. I don't care if it's a P.O. box or home address. It doesn't matter. Just a place where I can send your goods.
Why do I want to say Brian Fatoni?
Brian Fatoni.
F1.
F1. All right, let's do it, brother. Let's
try getting a dog to deal with the rabbits. He does get the rabbits, and then I freak out because he gets the rabbits, and then we have a rabbit hanging out of his mouth, and that's awful.
F1 is under baby Yoda. Whew.
Rain Landstrom, welcome to the RFT.
Rain, thank you very much, brother, and cool name. F1.
That is a cool name. Rain, are you a girl or a boy?
I'm thinking girl based on the name, but you never know. Because it is a cool name, and if it is cool, anyone would take it.
Not that that means anything. Or you can be neutral, if you want to be.
Come on,
We're okay
boss.
with that, too.
Will we have an ender? I love the sound of the silver genie, especially when we find silver. I don't see an ender other than a pond scum half.
Thanks, Linda.
Other than a pond scum half, that's it.
You just let him out. Oh, you just let him out and run upstairs and hide under a blanket until he's done. Well, but I still got to go back at some point. Then he'll try and bring it to me. It's bad. I send Rob out.
Good luck, Brian. First 25 rolls are yours. We'll keep track of any finds along the way and see how you do, my friend.
Have you tried hiring Elmer Fudd?
Those wascally it's duck thieving.
You just have to build some cages for them. Only drawback is you have to feed them. Yeah, exactly. I just want to have like an area so I could just say you guys can have over here. Just over here. Leave all of this alone.
Everyone's like, hang CDs from your peach trees. Put owls in your backyard. Buy tree nets. Do this. No matter what we do, stuff just gets everything. They just get them.
Raptors. Yeah, it is what it is. It's something to deal with. We just have to figure out how to be proactive. Yes, Philip, we do have an auction tonight. We've only auctioned off the first 4 things so that we could hunt them at the beginning. But other than that, yeah, we have auction items. And
what's up, Entropy?
Here you go.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend.
Here is the list. If you guys want to know what's up for auction tonight, there's the list for you right there. Thanks, Entropy, for your $5 American monies. You might need to buy some Acme products to get the rabbits taken care of.
I know.
Have you tried putting human hair in the garden?
Oh, we got a proof.
I guess no.
We got a proof.
Hi, Gina. Get a coyote? We have them all the time. Yeah, I'm glad Rob's feeling better also. Try raised garden pods with screen enclosures and hinges to keep the rabbits out. We have some ideas. Hector Santos, 14 months RFT fan club. Redeem Hector. Hi, Hector.
All right, we do have a proof. So you know what? This is already a decent box because that's worth 3 points. And it's the best find so far, technically, based on the point system of the night.
Possibly chicken wire, but I want it to be pretty. That's the thing. It needs to be something pretty. The whole point of my flower garden is that I want it to look pretty.
Frisco is growing like a weed. They're tearing down natural habitats to put up more condos and houses. We're seeing an influx of bobcats, coyotes, rabbits, mice, rats, because as they take away natural habitats for things that have been here before us, it pushes them into the communities. And then they go into communities, and guess what? They have shelter, they have shade, they have trees and hideouts, they have gardens, they have all kinds of food sources. Not to mention people don't really take care of them as far as getting rid of them the right way, as eliminating them. Which I don't know if that's the right way, but you know what I'm saying, long term. And so this is what happens when an area is expanding exponentially. You're going to have all kinds of pest problems. And then eventually it will go the other way where you'll see less and less of these things. When we first moved here, we saw armadillos by our house. When's the last time we saw an armadillo? Because now it has grown around us, and the bigger animals that can move can still come here. But armadillos, don't even see those around us anymore.
Yeah, that was like the first week we were here, and I was like, what the hell is
Sean's
that?
like, what is that big rat-looking possum thing? I'm like, that's an armadillo.
Welcome to Texas. and then within like a few days after that, Rob went out of town. We had a tornado warning, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I called my kids' school. I was like, what do? I'm from California. Do I stay in my house? Do I come get my kids?
We saw
just stay put.
on our ring notifications. We saw a monster bobcat. Remember that bobcat I showed you?
Yes.
I was like, wow, that would give Kai a big fight.
Oh, see now I'm like, I don't want to just let him outside. Fallout Boy, $5 American Monies is a new collector. Your videos have helped me so much. Thank you. He said.
Fallout Boy, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. And I try to make them fun. I do incorporate educational stuff. I probably should just do sometimes some less fun, but more educational stuff. But we try to do it all.
Oh, Sam Wilson. Yay. Finished finals as of yesterday.
Kaboom! We were just talking about this, Sam.
Celebrate. Calzone said it sounds like something out of a TV show about a couple moving to Texas. Oh, we have stories, let me tell you. Mark Mistretta says, have you ever tried politely asking them not to eat your plants? I did. When I put the little baby back, I was like, please don't eat all my stuff. Please, you can have this one flower. You've got shade. There's water every day. Please. I talk to it all the time.
Everyone's like, put out a water fountain and the birds won't eat your tomatoes. Nice try. I'm like, no, they don't care. They eat the tomatoes for the sweetness of them. They drink water when they want water.
Inevitably, Rob will come in and say, I have a tomato, but one more day. And he goes to pick it the next day.
And it's been half eaten.
I don't know. You gotta find humor in some things or you would just cry.
It's a nice 1988. I wonder if we're going to find an 87 in here as well.
Oh my gosh, my cat brought a rabbit in the house and let it go. You should have saw me trying to get the baby rabbit out the door and keep it away from my cat.
Yeah.
That would have been a crap show, I am sure.
No, the worst crap show I ever witnessed as a kid was when we had a crow that came in the house and it did not want to leave or know how to and was trying to avoid my dad with the broom. And I swear, it was like an hour of my dad chasing this big old crow all around the house, and it knew where to get out. I mean, crows aren't dumb. But it refused to go out the way it came because it must have eyeballed the open... We had, like, Dad used to, like, have a big bowl of nuts that he would crack with the nutcrackers and just eat. And it knew they were there. And that's all it wanted. And it would try to get down to it. And my dad would sweep at it and then it'd go to another corner. And it would try to make him run that way and then fly back over to the bowl of nuts. It did not want to leave until it got a snack for the effort. And then after about an hour, it finally said, fine. And literally left no problem.
Calzone Maniac, $5 American Monies. Can we get a 40%er in this box? Maybe, just maybe.
I'm literally...
A 90%er?
I would love either or and or.
You know, I have wondered about that. Oh, I just lost it. Wait till you get a raccoon come through the doggy door. I've always thought about that. Like, other animals can get into a doggy door. Yeah.
We don't have a doggy door.
We don't have a doggy door.
This is Texas.
First of all, our dog is way too, like a human could fit.
Yeah.
Our doggy door.
Our dog's big enough that a human would fit through if it's big enough for him.
You don't know chaos until you have an iguana get into your house. Trust and believe. Oh, man. Used to get bats in the house all the time. Scare the crap out of my mom every time. Yeah, that's just uncomfortable. I was security at Samsung and Richardson. I remember the night a bobcat got into the building chasing an armadillo. See, those things make me, like, that just makes me laugh thinking about it. And I am the kind of person, I am no help in that situation because I'll just laugh hysterically.
No, Sean will go to a room, scream, know that I'll hear that. I'll come out and be like, what? And then I'll get a text, animal in the house.
When Kai had the bunny, the little bunny in his mouth, and I was freaking out in the backyard and I was yelling, Rob! It was in the middle of our neighborhood. Everyone must have thought that I was like being murdered. And he had to come out and he had to deal with it. I couldn't take it out, but I didn't want it to die. And Kai was just playing with it, not even trying to kill it. Just like letting it go to chase it again. Letting it go to chase it again. It was awful. It was so bad.
Kai's not trying to be a murderer. It's all about the chase.
Yeah.
He just wants to catch it, and sometimes when he grabs it with his mouth, he's a dog. He's got a big, powerful mouth. Rabbits aren't doing much there.
We had a bat get into the house by a large fan. Oh, no. The last 3 times I have hunted nickel from bank closest. Sorry, let me try that again. The last 3 times I have hunted nickel from the bank closest to me, I've gotten a buffalo.
That's called a buffalo bank. I had banks that almost every single time I got a box one, no matter what, buffalo nickel every single time.
If you keep, just FYI, if you keep asking the same questions like 10 times, and even though I'm tagged and it's not answered, it's usually not a question we'll answer. So Rob's not going to tell you what his collection is worth. He's not going to tell you what his most expensive coin in his collection is. Like, there are some things that we don't answer. So that's why. I'm not ignoring you. I'm literally just not asking.
Come on, feel
not
the
ignoring,
noise.
just not answering. Can you eat an armadillo? I wouldn't.
We've never eaten one, but what was the show where they made an armadillo cake?
What is that?
Who remembers the show where there's an armadillo cake?
Is that an armadillo?
And there was an armadillo, and when you cut it open, it was like red velvet inside.
Do you know? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Who in the chat knows? Where was the armadillo cake?
3 points
We
for
have
Brian
talked about it
Fatoni.
before.
Still no silver. Tracy, it's up to you.
Yes, Jeff Thomas, exactly. Politely avoiding an inappropriate question. Yes. Yes, Chip Warner. I feel like, yes. Steel Magnolias. That used to be my favorite movie of all time. I have watched that movie 1,000 times in my life, as has my daughter. And then I liked Father of the Bride. And my favorite now movie is Under the Tuscan Sun. And I hope that Rob and I can one day buy a villa in Tuscany. How amazing would that be?
There's a point. It is now 3-1. Brian's beaten Tracy, but Tracy has lots of rolls. 3-1.
Ooh. Eric Walton said, I have a friend that introduced owls to his farmlands, reduced the rabbits, but started to pester his dogs.
Yep.
Last 4 digits. Oh. Right, calzone. Armadillos carry leprosy in their meat.
They do. Not one I'd want to eat.
Yikes. Rob, I don't remember if I told you, but a couple of weeks ago I searched through 7 rolls of halves my dad got from the bank, and I found another 71D FS 101, says Sam Wilson.
Sam, can't get mad at that. Those are fun finds. Those are fun finds. So is silver when it's in the boxes.
What was the look that I was talking too much, Rick? What look did you give?
I'm just
Rick
roll
K
hunting.
said, caught that look, Rob.
Roll hunting looks.
I saw it.
That's a look. That's a roll hunting look. We're not finding anything yet.
I'm only buying a villa if Diane Lane comes with it.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
3-2, Brian. Tracy's got 2 NIFCs. No NIFCs in the first half of the box. And we've got 3. It's 3-3, Brian. I hate to say this, but it's feeling like the box shifted to NIFCs. And if it does that, you almost have no chance.
Know about the villa?
It's 3-3.
Jansen, where is the silver in this non-WWW box? LOL, says Jan.
Jan, listen. We do have 6 points in this box, which is now the most scoring points box of the night. This is the most heavy scoring point box of the night so far.
So for several years, just FYI, for several years, it would be a movie that I would have on in the background when I was getting ready for school, doing whatever. I always had it on in the background. Always. So yeah, I might have watched that movie 1,000 times. Even my daughter knows every word to that movie. So good. The new heavyweight champion box of the world. Sam.
Yeah.
J.D. Sharp found a 1976 $5 10-sided Hong Kong coin.
Oh, that's cool find. That is a cool find. Not one you see every day. Just like silver, apparently. Not one you see every day.
Thanks, Jan. I've never seen Still Magnolias. Linda Wallace, go watch it right this very second. So good. So good. It's a little bit sad, but also happy.
All right, 14 rolls left, 14 chances left. Box number 30 on the year. Silver's found 29 so far this year. Will this be the first night
Should count
in
though.
2023 that we have more boxes hunted than silver's found?
Ooh, Mark Mistretta. Well, what do you do? Do you read? He's watched one movie in the last 10 years. It's just not my thing. I love just checking out sometimes and giving my brain a rest. What do you do instead? Oven fried chicken, broccoli, and waffle fries for dinner, says Tony McCumber. Rob and I went to a place on Valentine's Day, and I had fried chicken, and it was so yummy. A little bit spicy for me, but it was still yummy. Oh, that's going to be a very full box.
Yeah, we haven't done 3 boxes in one box in one night.
And we only have one box
Yeah,
over there.
cool, because we hadn't needed it.
I just opened my very first box of halves, and I have a 66 ender.
Oh my god, please don't rub it in.
Not a Time Lord would really like to thank you for getting him into coin roll hunting.
No worries, brother. Appreciate you
Definitely, PTF.
coming along for the journey. Well, we have 10 rolls, the last roll of the box after this roll to find silver. Let me update the board for good luck.
I always fast forward the
3 NIFCs need to
first
go up here.
10 minutes of Under the Tuscan Sun. I don't like the sad parts.
She also fast forwards the last 2 chapters of any book she reads.
I just can't help myself. When Rob was gone those few nights, I watched...
That's going to be 4 points for Tracy. I'm sorry, Brian
I can't remember what
Fatoni.
it's called.
But Tracy has 1 more point, so she will win the proof. Anything for the skunk if it stays a skunk, plus any exchange for silver if she doesn't want the NIFCs.
Have you ever watched The Phenomenon? John Travolta trying
Yes.
to get a rabbit out of his garden.
Yeah.
I thought that 05 was a satin finish.
No. It's a Denver first and foremost. It'd have to be Philadelphia minted to receive the satin finish. And second of all, it doesn't have the looksy-poo of a satin finish coin.
What was it called? I want to say White Lily, but I don't think that's what it was. It was on like HBO, and I was just invested, and I didn't even like it. So I fast forwarded through a whole bunch of it just to find out what happened at the end. 2 seasons worth. White Lily?
Here's my story. It's sad but true.
White Lotus! Thank you, Silver Chupa.
We're down to the last 5 rolls for you.
It was weird, and it moved too slowly.
All right, 5 rolls left. The countdown begins.
And you know how it goes. I just wanted to know how it ended.
This roll fell apart. Maybe that's a good sign for the next one.
I wouldn't have watched season 2 except for that, the guy. My brain right now, I'm tired.
You know what I'm tired of, Shalani?
Not finding silver, Rob.
That's exactly what I'm tired. This is the last stream for February, and I wanted to end with at least 1 silver coin. Come on! All kinds of weird alerts. Please! Alright, please is not working. It's time to give it the old outlaw try. Montana Fox has hit a year of being a member. Will the Pawn Scum half roll, our final chance of the night?
It's been a fast year, says Montana. You two are awesome. You're awesome too, Montana.
I reckon you ought to have some silver in here for me, boy.
Theo James. That's his name. Theo James. He's a cutie.
Unbelievable.
Bear said it, my teen just watched it and said it was good. I've not heard of that one.
I tried.
Well, thought of doing more with the Stream Boss, says Rubicon.
We used to do a little bit with it. I might do some more with the Stream Boss. It's not a bad idea.
John Blair, 22 months RFT fan club. Thank you for being a member and such a great supporter of both our channels, John. We appreciate you. Higgy Higgins, member for 18 months, RFT fan club. Thank you, Higgy Higgins.
Thank you, Higgy Higgins. And really quick, Tracy, you have 4 NIFCs. Do you want the NIFCs or a silver dime? You'll automatically get a 40 and go ahead and add a dime anyway, because whether they take the NIFCs or not, it is what it is. Let me know if you want a silver dime or the 4 NIFCs.
Chip Warner says, looks like the only silver tonight will be in the auction.
I know. Listen, this is coin roll hunting. We knew we'd have a lot more tougher nights with 2 and 3 boxes, but it is what it is going to be no matter what. NIFCs are coins issued from 2002 to 2020. They were issued from both the Philadelphia and Denver Mint, not released into circulation. They have a lower mintage. They were issued for collectors. Excuse me. You can buy a 2-coin set for $5.99 plus shipping from the Mint. They don't sell for $5.99 for coins anymore. They're about a 75-cent coin each at best.
Tony McCumber said, fun hunts tonight, thanks.
You know, we had fun just chit-chatting with everyone. But, You never
You gotta
know.
remember the silver genie is a bit rusty, says no.
I will keep the NIFC. Not bad, because none of them are damaged. None of them are damaged. They're actually decent looking, so can't get mad at that. Tracy, I am going to throw a flip around the proof and the silver just because. That'll be in there. And Tracy, you know the rules. Send me a claiming email. I'll mail it out. Sorry there was no silver. Bag pull EOS, Charlani. Bag pull ERS.
ERS. All right. 3 boxes worth of stamping done.
Bag
You're
pull
welcome.
ERS. We have to do it
Here,
first.
You can go first.
If we hit 400 likes before the auction, we'll do that. If not, we'll do the 400 likes when we hit it at the end. Please. Oh, I can't see what it is, but it's the way I don't want to know. End of rough stream. Exactly, Jeff Thomas. ER.
Right. Oh. Oh! 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 Wah, 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 wah.
90 and a dime.
ERS.
End of rough stream.
That's pretty funny.
Skunk boxes. 2 bag pull losses. And Higgy Higgins stream bosses. Alright. Here you go, Sholani. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something right now for the stream boss. Since the stream boss is Higgy Higgins at the end of the bag pull, Higgy Higgins, you will get, can I get a bigger RFT envelope?
Yes.
Higgy Higgins, I'm not saying we'll do this every stream, but since he's the stream boss, when I decided to do a stream boss giveaway,
Crazy Stick Fan.
it's too late. I already
Welcome
called
to
it,
the
but
RFT
Crazy
Fan
Stick Fan,
Club.
thank you much. You are the new stream boss, but I already called Higgy Higgins as the stream boss. Higgy Higgins, you will get a bonus giveaway. We're going to call this the Stream Boss Giveaway. And you know what I think I'll do?
Welcome, Crazy Stick Fan, by the way.
Higgy Higgins, here's your Stream Boss giveaway in the flesh. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. A silver Ultra Cameo Proof 69 $50. There you go, brother. Send an email to claim it. All right, let's go to the live chat winner and see who will win the bag pull EOS, which is a 90 and a dime.
Is this a winner?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we're at 365.
We're not going to hit 400.
likes.
We're not doing it. They don't want extra silver. All right.
Uh-oh. Why does it say one watching now?
Don't worry about it,
Let's
Shalani.
refresh that.
We'll do the bag pull EOS. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to wash my hands. They're pretty dirty, and I've
Hit
got
that thumbs up.
some coins to look at.
So while Rob's doing that, here are just a few auction rules. Number 1, you do not have to be a member to participate in the auction, but we do need to recognize your name. When you participate in the chat, you comment on videos, you participate within the community. That's how our mods get to know you, get to recognize your name. However, if for some reason we or our moderators do not recognize your name, you're welcome to join in the auction by becoming a member. All members can bid right away. However, you do have to be 18 and older, no matter what. But again, you don't have to be a member to participate in the auction. We just need to know who you are. 18 and over only, and you do have to pay through the RawB PayPal, goods and services only. That's how you pay. And then just no numbers in the chat during an auction, please, unless it is a bid.
All right. 381 likes. Looks like we'll be doing the likes with the EOS giveaway. And the EOS is an old U.S. commemorative silver $50. I'll tell you now. That'll be done at the very end. That's the auction EOS.
And be on live chat and refresh your page. So
Win the chick. Oh, Norman. Norman, first person. Norman, first person. Take a look at this addition to the Collezioni. Norman, you might like this. This is for Norman, first person. Da 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 da. Da da da.
That is cool. That is very cool.
And a replica of the coin toss coin. Anyway, figured I'd pick these bad boys up for the collection just to commemorate the fun.
If you want to follow along with the auction, we do have a Google Doc. There's the list for it right there.
All right.
That's not lacrosse. That's football.
It does have the Chiefs on the coin toss coin, yeah.
Tampa Bay, future home of Derek Carr.
That would be nice.
That would be
I would love it
cool.
because you know why? I was a big fan of his older brother, and we lived in Fresno when his older brother played there.
Yeah, that would.
David Carr. Cool. I was like, nah, it's David Carr. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of the back pull EOS is going to go to. Hey, really quick. I just got this year's version of the cheese coin flip. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, Pa. I had to get the Bucks one. Here we go. David McDonald just farmed some silver. David McDonald, congratulations, brother. It's yours. All righty then. You guys know what's next. We do have an auction. I know Sean already covered the rules, so I know everyone's in line. Remember, as a quick reminder, everyone who pays tonight, it ships out tonight. You will have it faster. Anyone who decides to exercise the 48-hour after the auction rule can pay by Sunday. It'll go out Monday. If you won one of the 4 first auctions that included a box hunt, I do ask kindly that you pay tonight along with any other things you get. That way, it solidifies, locks it in, we're done. Outside of that, bid responsibly and have fun.
And again, you just have to be 18 and over to participate. We need to recognize your name.
The first item, which is number 5 now, because we've done the first 4, I started them off at just under melt. Well, it might be melt now after today's price drop, but it's $10 face value. It's 40 SLQ quarters. So you have 40 SLQ quarters in here. You have basically, I'm asking 15 times face at $150. And they're dateless though, okay? Keep in mind, they are dateless, but if you just want some silver to stack and don't mind dateless SLQs, that's what they are. So let me know. We have Tony McCumber. He is in at $150, top bidder. And while Shawnee runs this, I had to wash my hands and I needed to take the Band-Aid off. And just so we don't have to worry about the Band-Aid or the scar the whole time, I'm putting a Band-Aid on really fast.
Tony McCumber, top bid 160. Tony McCumber, top bid 60. Michael Samulak, 165. Top bid 165. Thank you, Calzone, for writing out your number, not actually putting a number in. We appreciate that. Montana Fox, you don't have to say out if you've not put in any bids. Oh, yeah, you did. 160. I'm sorry. Michael Samulak is at 165. Going once. 165 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tony is out as well. Sold to Michael Samulak for 160. Nope. Sleeves popped in at 170.
170 is 17 times face on the dateless SLQs.
Sleeves top bid at 170. Snipage.
Did I hear the word snipage?
Sleeves at 170. Oh, Michael Samulak, I'm sorry. William Finds Pennies sold for $1,916.
$10
Sleeves
face value.
going once. Sleeves going
SLQs.
twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to sleeves for 170.
Can't get mad at that, sleeves. They are dateless, but you know what? 17 times face on old US silver. It's yours. All right. You guys saw me find this buffalo nickel. I got it for a nickel. Looking up its values and based on what I have in my collection, it did not upgrade. There's 1.2 million of the 1931 S Buffalo nickels minted, at least originally. It does have a full date. It's clearly a San Francisco. It does have a partial horn. It's not in the best shape, but probably a $20 coin, and I priced it at $10. Shipping is included. If you need a 1931 S Buffalo nickel for your collection, there's your S mint mark. Little bit of the horn there. Decent detail. Most of the rim. 1931.
No numbers in the chat during an auction unless it's a bid, EDZ. Please. Bucko Boone, top bid 16. Nathan Glass is at 18.
Not a submitter, but definitely one that will look good in the book. And it definitely looks better than a nickedated one because it's not been altered in any way as far as nickedating or damage. It's a full coin. So
no worries. Now you know.
I'm going to pull it out. It was circulated. Figure without the plastic, we can look at it together as well.
Nathan Glass, top bid 18, going once. Going twice. Bucko is at 19. Bucko Boone, top bid at 19. Going once. Nope. Nathan Glass is at 20. Nathan Glass, top bid 20. Oh, I didn't write. I don't remember. Caney Creek is at 21.
Oh, Jeff, I know. I mean, think about it. I said it when I found it. Well, it took us, what, 6 Buffalo nickels in that box? It's crazy that we found one. And it wasn't nickedated. 9 times out of 10 when I find even a decent Buffalo nickel in circulation and I have to nickedate it and it ends up being a semi-key, I'm like, I had to nickedate it to see it. It's always nice finding a rare one and not nickedated. And when you think about the 1931 S Buffalo nickel, 1.2 million originally minted, probably 600,000 surviving estimates out there at the best. And then by the time you think about how many are not nickedated or not damaged or not dug up with environmental issue, and typically they're going to look really bad. This one actually shows nice, which is why I checked it against mine. Mine does edge it out. You know, this is probably a higher fine. Mine's probably a higher
Charles
VF.
Roof, you're a smidge behind. It was sold to Bucko Boone for 22. Coin community collectors, no numbers in the chat unless it's a bid during an auction, please.
It's a good buy, Bucko Boone. I personally think that it's at least a $20 nickel all day. And when you factor in that you're getting free shipping and everything, it's still not a bad deal for you. And, you know, I found it for a nickel, so it's not a bad deal for me. There you go, brother. Thank you very much. I'll send it out to you. These are the last of my proof sets that I'm willing to auction off. They both have minor problems. The 1959 proof set here, it is in completion. Everything's fine. It didn't make my top ones cut, but it does have all the paperwork. Everything is good. There is a slight spoil spot on the proof Benji, as you can see right there. There is a slight spoil spot on the Benji, and all of the silver is a little bit hazy. But I figured I'd offer it for less than we've been offering them for. They're still nice coins. I mean, the proof nickel is ridiculous. The proof penny's just fine. There's just a slight haze, a little bit of toning from being, even the cellophane is turning a little bit yellow, but this is why it didn't make the original cuts, because it does have a little spot on the Benji. These are not scratches on the coin. That's on the cellophane. The coins are fine, except for discoloration on the Benji there, and a little bit of haze on them. Anyway, 59 proof set.
Bucko Boone, top bid, 35.
Still nice coins overall.
Conrad is at 36.
Purple Haze is a good Jimi Hendrix song.
Bucko is at 37.
Telling you, there's not many coins without cameo. Because once you get the cameo, then it really changes which coins I like the most. But
Conrad's at 38.
pennies without cameo and nickels without cameo are still some of the nicer proof coins.
Bucko is at 40. Conrad is at 41. Bucko is at 42. They're going back and forth.
Yeah, it's always cool getting the mint tokens in there too. Or the mint foil. I don't even know what that actually is.
Bucko is at 45. Bucko, top bid 45, going once.
I think the coolest piece, other than the coins though,
Bucko, 45, going twice.
is these. Issued in 1959.
54321. Sold if it holds to Bucko Boone for 45. Bucko got it.
Bucko, congratulations. I'll add it to your other goodie. Bucko Boone, 45.
45.
Thank you, brother. And then my last proof set, you know we ran through a lot of proof sets the last month or so, is, listen, these are nice coins. I just didn't have the envelope. So the envelope's going to be in an RFT envelope, but I didn't have the envelope, and overall they're nice. I'll show them to you really quick. 1957 proof set. Penny, dime, and nickel are superb. The Benji looks great, and that, again, that's not any marks on the Benji. That's on the cellophane. And then the quarter, a little bit of haze. I got to get the right angle right there. You got a little bit of haze on the quarter, but still a nice proof set. 1957. $30. Again, you don't get the paperwork. It's literally just going to be in this envelope. That's all I got. I'll probably put it with cardboard between both sides so we don't get any problems in shipping, but that's what it is right now.
Just as a reminder, please no numbers in the chat unless it's a bid. Caney Creek 32. Top bid, Caney Creek 32. Philip Harmon, top bid 34. Tony's at 35.
After the proof sets, we do have a chunk of peace dollars by request. We've got some real gems, and we've got some nice ones, but then we've got some real gems coming up on the peace dollars. Purple haze, purple
no worries,
haze.
Calzone in the chainsaw bar. Now you guys know, though. Tony McCumber, top bid 35. Going once to Tony McCumber. Nope, Montana Fox 36. I've gotten good at Montana. I don't say Montana Foxes anymore.
Oh yeah, you're learning. You're learning. Thanks, Tony. 36 Montana Fox top bidder going once.
Going twice.
Yes, Tito, we have a list that you can click. And Shawnee usually posts it in the chat, or you can just put exclamation point auction, and then it will give you that as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Montana Fox for 36.
Can't get mad at that, Montana Fox. Only want to see you standing in that purple haze. Thanks, Rich.
Oh no. Did I cut and paste and not copy and paste? What a bummer.
All right.
There's the link if you need it. Emil, hold on. Emil. Oh, crud. Emil put in 36. Did Fox 36? Emil, did he get it? I think he got it. I'm pretty sure he got it. Sorry, Montana Fox.
He got in there.
Emil was in
Emil
there.
38.
I missed it. I apologize,
top
Emil.
bidder going once.
He said, didn't Emil get in there first?
He did.
He did. Sorry,
Emil
Montana.
38 going once.
Sorry.
Emil 38 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sold if it holds to Emil for 38. Sorry about that.
And Emil, it's only $1, but send me 37. Change it to 37. We're going to give a buyer's discount for the inadequate paying attentionness of the chat. 37, Emil. 37. Sorry about that. He's like, ooh, Rob, thanks for the $1 off. It's $1 off.
Roxzilla, one job. I know.
We have a couple of peace dollars from 1922. They're nice, but they both have slight issues. Issues in the eye of the beholder. Lot number 9 is a 1922 peace dollar. Let me show you the reverse first. It does look fancy schmancy on the reverse. It does have some odd toning in the recesses, but it is an uncirculated, I don't even know. I don't have to tell you. That's what it looks like.
Thank you, Montana. Appreciate you. Tony is at 33.
Still a very nice uncirculated piece
Thomas.
dollar.
Thank you, Jeff. We forgot to change the name on the tag.
I'll change it next.
Entropy 34. Caney is at 36.
It's a nice coin, but again.
Zach is at 38. Entropy is at 42. Salty water. San Francisco SF Kim Rush. I am not familiar with your name. I don't know if any of our mods recognize you. But we just need to get to know you a little bit better. Coin community collector, don't put numbers in the chat unless it is a bid during an auction. That's like warning 3. No more of that. And we got it. We'll take care of the asking people that. Entropy is at 44. Okay. Thank you for asking, SF Kim Rush. I appreciate you asking.
44 entropy once. 44 entropy Twiz Ice. 5-4.
3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to entropy for 44.
Thank you, Entropy.
Yeah, it's super distracting to me, and I know it's not usually a big deal, and obviously no one's gonna pay $1,913 for something, but it's distracting to me, and I need that.
No worries, Jeff. No, I blew it on that. I got sidetracked. It was a good call. Next up is lot number 10. Same exact year. Nicer reverse on this one, but it does have some tape residue, I believe, right here, or something right here. I'm not going to remove it. It does have a nice little, it's not really a scratch, but it's a rub mark back here. And it does have some toning up here. But if you look at the strike of this coin, it is absolutely a beautiful strike. It is not circulated, but it just wasn't kept. It wasn't stored as well as it should have been. That will probably come off easy. I'm not messing with it. There is a little bit of, not luster, well, I guess it would be luster break. Back here, you can barely see it, but it's there. A little bit of a distraction. And then it does have some toning up here around the top part. Probably because it was handled by the edges a lot. Definitely a coin that was handled, but not circulated.
Caney Creek, top bid, 41. Philip Harmon, 43. Caney is at 44. I've got to put something on my lips.
Probably a coin I would dip, to be honest, because that would probably come right off.
Ben Wallwork, 45.
But it's definitely a good strike on the 22.
Ben Wallwork, top bid, 45.
This is going to be a low relief.
We've got Nathan Glass at 46.
High relief would be quite costly.
Ben is at 47. Going once, 47. Going twice, 47. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Ben Walwork for 47 if it holds.
Thank you, Ben.
Caney Creek, you're just a smidgen behind.
Moving right along. This is a twofer.
Hi, Christopher.
This is a twofer lot. You get both. A fairly nice 1922 Philly. Not as nice as the last two. And a fairly nice 1923. Not as nice as the last two. They are still nice piece dollars. 2 for 1. I think I started off at only 30 bucks each. And they're not cold. They're just not BU like the other ones.
Montana Fox, top bid 61. Hi, Rose Dragon Coins. Good to see you.
What's up, Rose Dragon?
Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Tony McCumber, 65. Philip Harmon, 70. Philip Harmon, top bid, 70. Rain, you quit typing. Going 170. So we've got Tony McCumber is at 71. Thank you, Jan. Bucko is at 72.
The names.
Philip Harmon, 73. Philip Harmon, top bid, 73. Going once. Going twice. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She's got some time off, doesn't she, Mustang Dave? Oh, she's right there. Taco pizza? Who knew?
Hi, Resin. She's
Mustang Dave, you're busted. She's here. Nice try, Mustang Dave. We might have to do the boom emoji for Mustang Dave. Philip Harmon, 73.
She's right there.
My handwriting's terrible, Rick. I'm sorry. 73, Philip Harmon?
Yes.
Can't get mad at that, Philip. That's $36 per piece dollar, shipping included. All right. We got a beauty coming up.
We're not going to put that in the chat and Copper Owl. What he said, boob emoji.
This is an absolutely brilliant, uncirculated, with a little bit of a toning. I rescued this from an old paper flip. But it's an absolutely stunning, in my opinion, 1924 piece dollar with hardly any contact marks to speak of. And definitely, in my opinion, a very, very nicely struck and well-preserved coin. Little bit of toning on the rim. It was sitting in a paper or a cardboard flip. But definitely a beauty. 1924.
All right, we got one of those. Thanks, Jan. We got Nathan Glass at 62. Yeah, Resin. All right, we've got Nathan Glass, top bid 62. Right?
62 glass.
Going once.
She is shining.
Going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Nathan Glass.
Thank you, Nathan. Can't get mad at that.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah.
Can we unhide him?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Dang it.
Next up is number 13. Very similar. This one has a few little dings. Still a stunner, but it does have, where is it at? Right here, it has that's not the scar face. That's just a rub across. What do they used to call that in the Mafia days? That's the snitch cut, where they cut from the corner of the mouth to the ear. It does have a little tiny mark there, and dentical dings in the fields on the reverse. Still a nice coin. Still a BU one. It just got a little slide across the mouth here, as well as a dentical ding in the back, which that's all from mint bags, but figured I'd point them out for those that need to see it up close. This one does have, if I recall, a little bit of the, oh yeah, it's got a little bit of it right here too. That's where the other one was, right there.
Caney Creek, you might be a little bit behind. If you put a tip to get caught up with the chat in case you are behind and you're unsure is put it at like 1.25 speed or 1.5 speed and it'll catch you up pretty quickly. That's how you do it without missing any of the stream.
57 Ricky the Scotty is going once.
Going twice.
581. Ricky, I can send it with your giveaway package, brother. $57.
Caney, I think you're a little bit behind. You keep coming in super, like right after.
Yeah.
Like right after.
Either you have the worst timing or you're right behind. All right. This is a nice 1925. I don't care who you are. Number 14 is a beautiful 1925. 1925 piece dollar. Only imperfection that is to speak of is on the reverse, and it's another dentical ding outside of the eagle. I started this one higher because 25s do go for more, and especially once they hit that MS grade. And there's no way this is not MS. But again, we'll see if anyone has any interest in a nice 1925 piece dollar.
Oh, I'm sorry, Caney. Yeah, maybe put it at that like 1.25 speed. That might help. Philip Harmon, top bid 76. Oops. Philip Harmon, top bid 76, going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Philip Harmon for 76.
Can't get mad at that, brother. That's probably a $110 coin. And now it's yours for $76. Mm-hmm. Philip Harmon?
Mm-hmm. Do we have are we still doing the extras? $3 and...
Yeah, those are always up there. Okay. Always. Always on my mind. You were always...
Okay, I'm going to add a couple things to the chat really, really quick. Number one, if you want to follow along, there is the auction link. And then if you also win an auction goodie, you can add on the OG RFT custom round for just $40. You can also add on the RFT stickers, the new logo stickers, both of them for just $3 when you add it to your PayPal.
This is a beautiful 1934D. And had I thought that it might not have been cleaned, I would have offered it up a lot higher. But in my opinion, no matter how nice it is, even though it has cartwheel to it, it just doesn't cartwheel properly. But look at this 1934 Denver. Are you kidding me? Let me know if you have interest in it. What did I even start this at?
Yeah, 85. Sorry.
Only $85 starting bid on a beautiful 1934D. But look at that. It doesn't quite. I think somebody cleaned this out of the drawer a long time ago. But you can look up values on a 34D with unk details. It'll look good in a book. Just if you send it in, it's probably gonna get cleaned. And again, it does cartwheel.
Jeff Thomas is at 100.
But it doesn't look right on the surfaces.
Silver Chupa is at 105. Resin. Tina is at 110. Tina is at 110 top bid. I'm going to rely on the mods right now. This chat is crazy. I'm so distracted.
It is not the 1934 DDO. You would have doubling on the forehead. But
Silver Chupa is at 115.
It's a very nice coin regardless. It's unk details no matter what.
Yeah, yes. Numbers, Resin. Numbers. Silver Chupa, top bid, 115.
It's just a little shiny.
Going once, 115. Going twice, 115. 5-4. Nope. Tina Marie is at 120.
Anyway, you can see it. It's just a little shiny.
It's okay, Resin. We forgive you. Tina is at 120. Thank you, Jan. I know. I don't know. Tina, top bid 120, going once, going twice. 5-4, 3-2-1. Sold if it holds to Tina Marie. B49, 120.
It's not worth the risk. I mean, you know what? Listen, I've looked at coins a lot in my life. If I say they look cleaned, I think they've been cleaned. This coin, I would have, if I thought it wasn't cleaned, the starting bid would have been way higher than I started it. But in my right consciousness, it looks in hand like it's been cleaned. And probably what happened was it tarnished. Somebody lightly cleaned it years ago. And now it looks like that. What?
No, I'm reading.
Oh. So I wouldn't waste money to send it in. I would slot it in my book and know that it looks good in an album. That's what I would do.
I know, Sierra Charlie, and us too. And then it's like we're out of practice, and then I'm just like my eyes are going sideways. Nathan Glass says, can we know if there's an RFT round in the auction bag from earlier? If not, I'd like to buy one.
RFT rounds are always in the auction bids, and so are stickers. Those are always in the bags no matter what. stickers and the new RFT stickers and the RFT rounds. Not the new rounds, because I haven't got those made yet. This was Tina Marie.
Yes. Tina Marie B, 49 for 120.
Is she a first-time winner?
I believe so. Tina, are you a first-time winner? So when you are a first-time winner, if you want to bid on anything else tonight, you do have to pay for that one first. But you do have the 48
Yeah,
hours.
first-time winner has to buy the first item first, just for good faith, before you bid on a second item. If you don't want a second item tonight, you have 48 hours to pay.
Yeah.
We now have some CCs in a row for those that have interest. Some of these are not in the highest of grade, but they will fill collection spots for those that have interest. First one up is definitely a circulated 1878 CC Morgan. You can be the judge. It's not going to be high grade. I started it less than G4. 1878. If you have interest or have a spot filled and need an affordable CC, this would be a good one to put in the book or just a stack yourself. 1878
Good night,
CC.
Dennis.
First year, Carson City, Silver Morgan Dollar. Good night, Dennis. We have Silver Chupacabra at 150 top bidder.
And I saw someone earlier apologize for asking questions and chatting a lot, and that's okay. Normally, during an auction, we just like to keep the chatting to a minimum, but come in during the hunts. That's when Rob answers more questions like that. It's just hard during an auction.
150 Chupa going once.
Silver Shockers at 155. Silver Chupa is at 160.
Sorry, now this is gonna be the death of me that they've really messed up.
No, it is, because when I was up here doing stuff, I was like, four?
Yeah.
4 of these things?
No,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've really messed that up.
Silver Chupa, top bid 160 going once. Silver Chupa, top bid 160 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Silver Chupa for 160. Thank you, Resin. Tina Marie, Resin Dragon Studios just put the link in there for you. Silver Chupa 160. Why is my...
Can't get mad at that. Silver Chupa 1878. CC Morgan is yours. 160. All right.
He said, cool.
Can't get
My
mad at that.
CC.
There's 2 more tonight if you have interest. Number 2. Lot number 17. It's another low grade one, but listen. It's still an 1882 CC.
Entropy is at 99.
1882 CC. I know it's definitely a book filler, but...
Bucko is at 100.
William finds pennies. I love you, brother. 1882 CC. Now, the 1891 will destroy these two in condition, but figured I'd offer these up anyway, since they've been wanting to find a home for a little bit.
Eric Walton is at 120. We got Mustang Dave is at 125. What number are you on?
You're thanks, Chainsaw Bar.
17, right?
Nice PTF stack. You put the layaway with the Kai picture. Like, does this help? 130 Eric E-Dub. Top bidder going once. CC is Carson City. It's the most sought after, typically the most sought after of the Morgan dollars. One would argue that some Philadelphia proof strikes like the 1895 or some of the complete numismatic rarities like the 1893S would be more sought after than most CCs. But they're the ones that most collectors that can afford and buy.
Eric Walton.
Low vintages for sure, Jeff.
130 going once.
PTF.
130 going twice.
5 to 1.
Sold if it. Nope. Bucko Boone is
Bucko
at
Boone says,
135.
listen, buckos.
Oh, I wrote Bicko.
It's not Bicko, it's Bucko.
Sorry. All right, going once. Bucko for 135. Eric Walton is at 140.
Eric Walton says, Bucko, that was very cute of you to join us, but I've got it all covered here. 140 E-Dub.
Going once.
And by the way, Calzone.
Going twice.
Nice Roman numerals.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Eric Walton for 140.
Thank you, Tina. You're good, and I appreciate you.
Thanks, Tina.
Ion Vintea!
Hi, Ion. Eric Walton, 140. Ion says, how are you doing tonight? You find any silver tonight?
Not tonight. Not tonight, my
Hey,
friend.
Rob,
We
a
blew it
question
again.
for you. He bought a 1917P and a 1917D quarters, no stars below for both for $100 both. XF low OU. It's a
Yeah, if you got both for XF AU and you got a Type 1 17 SLQ and a Denver Type 1 SLQ, yes, you did really good, especially if they're XF Flow AU. That you did fine. Heck yeah, brother. All right, lot number 18, the last CC of the night. It's a pretty nice 1891 circulated edition. 1891 CC. Probably VF details-ish. I mean, this is an affordable condition, and it still looks good. It's not like it's completely slick. We do have half of the hairline, maybe a little bit more than half the hairlines, and full rim. You got a lot of the wing details.
Silver Chupa is top bid at 180.
I'll pull it out. It's circulated, so I'm not worried about touching it a little
Jeff
bit.
Thomas is at 185. Jeff Thomas, you didn't have to change your name. We would have eventually got it right. Ricky Viscani is at 195. Silver Chupa is at 200.
It'll look good in a book. I mean, it's not a submitter per se, but it's definitely a book filler, and it looks good. Especially like the little bit of the pewter look to them as they age, the aged silver.
Going once, 200. Going twice, 200. 54-321. Sold if it holds the silver chupa for $200. Michelle Fish.
Shalani's on Speedy Gonzalez mode, and that's fine. So Silver Chupa, congratulations, brother. Silver Chupa is yours.
Calzone. Numbers, dude. Numbers. Sorry, Michelle. If I did that quick. I don't think I did it that quick. But maybe. I apologize. Gotta be quick on the draw.
All right, number 19.
Yes.
Is this the 79O?
Yeah.
This is the most expensive coin I'm starting tonight. And I encourage everyone to look up the 1879O Morgan dollars before you bid, so that you know why I'm asking for more and you know responsibly what to bid in your opinion. This is an 1879O Morgan silver dollar in nice grade, and you can look at what these go for. I call this a slider. It definitely has full mint luster. It's a weak strike on the breast, as a lot of New Orleans minted Morgans are. It does not appear to be circulated to me, but if it graded because of a lot of the bag marks, this is a bottom of the bag coin, probably 61, 62 in my opinion, but you can decide.
I do not recognize Weston Ross. I don't recognize that name.
These sell for several $100s up in the mint states, but figured we'll see if anyone is interested in it. Ricky Visconti is at $215.
Calzone, you're killing me. Letters, numbers, capitals. All the worst things for my eyeballs tonight. You're killing me, buddy. Ricky, $215. Going once. And I'm sorry, Weston, we don't recognize your name. Jeff Thomas, $220.
Yeah, it does have the staple rust. You can see where it was stapled in the flip.
Thank you, Weston, for understanding. Jeff Thomas, top bid, $220. Going once. Ricky is at $225. Ricky, top bid, $225. There are flips with no staples. We usually have those, actually. The paper ones with there's like adhesive. It's so much better. Jeff Thomas is at $230. We're just keeping commenting to a minimum during an auction. Is more helpful. Jeff Thomas, $230. Going once, Jeff Thomas, $230. Going twice, $230.
18.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
79.
Jeff Thomas, $230.
Oh,
Tina Marie. Too late. Sorry.
Jeff Thomas, you know you're happy about that price. This is probably a $275 to $400 coin. based on what I think it's gradable at.
Yeah, you didn't get in there with your snipe, Tina. Sorry, it was a smidgen too late. And I didn't see you bidding up at the top, so when Ricky said he was out, I assumed no one else was interested.
And Jeff Thomas, just as a quick little side note, if this eked out a 63, it's worth double what you paid. If it gets a 61, you paid a little over. This one is very tough to get to the 63. They get 61, 62s. That's what I thought it was probably at. 61 is like 180 bucks. 62 is like 260. And then 63 is like 450. It just keeps flying up the higher the grade. But one that I considered submitting to see what I'd get on it. For sure. No. It wouldn't kill the value if you dip the rust off. You're good no matter what. It's a slider. I didn't think it was 63 with all of the because it had a weak strike on the reverse, and because there's a lot of little bag marks. In my opinion, it's probably at best a 62. But even if it got a 61 or a 62, you're fine. If it got a 63, you doubled your money, and I was wrong. But, yeah. Jeff Thomas. Is that his first tonight?
Is it?
235?
Yes.
All right.
230.
All right.
It's 230. You said 235.
Yeah, numismatic rarities or coins that have a lot of value and higher grade, I usually don't recommend doing much to, especially if it's just some staple toning.
Jeff, I changed it. It's 230, not 235.
Wait, was it 230?
Yeah. Tina Marie tried to.
Oh, that's what it was. I'm not on my game.
This craziness.
Lot number 20 is nice looking. Now we start some San Francisco goodies. This is a beautiful 1880 San Francisco.
I'll explain here in just a second, Tina. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, starting bid. No, you did not win that. So that's why we say sold if it holds, because we go by what it says on Rob's screen. It'll look a little different sometimes on yours because internet, Wi-Fi, all of those things. So we always go by what's on Rob's screen.
This is from a cardboard flip where it wasn't sealed, so you have edge toning on that side and a little bit on that side. It just started to bleed onto the reeds, but it didn't get onto the coin yet. Nothing on the coin yet. Well, I guess a little bit up here and a little bit over here. It just started to get into the surfaces or in the face of the coin. But this is an absolute stunner. 1881S. BU uncirculated.
Nathan Glass is at 105. $18.80, not 81.
1880. What's in my sheet?
Yeah, it's 1880.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S.
Oh, maybe that wasn't a question, Nathan. I don't know. Bucko Boone, top bid 110.
Yeah, I know. It's a nice... I have an MS66 Plus. So, I just figured we'd offer it up. If you're wondering if it's proof-like, it is not. It's not enough reflection in the surfaces, but it is definitely a beauty. I mean, it is definitely nice. A lot of the San Franciscos were struck. Very nice, though.
Going once to Bucko Boone for 110. Going twice to Bucko Boone for 110. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Bucko Boone for 110.
so many of the San Francisco Struck Morgans look like they're close PLs. But I've submitted ones better than this and not got it. Bucko Boone, this is a beauty, brother. It is an absolute beauty, and when you get it in person, you're going to be happy with it as well, even at 110 all day long, because it is an absolute beauty. Bucko Boone's got a nice little package of goodies stacking up. Lot number 21. Oh, that's right. They're all San Francisco's for a little bit. Another well-struck San Francisco treat. There's a little bit of toning on this one. 1887S. And I'm telling you, when they have this kind of a mirrored look, you see all of the scratches because the fields are just so reflective. But it's good to see. So definitely not going to get a high grade because of all of the bag marks.
Have a good night.
Because
have fun at the farmer's market.
Because of all of the bag marks. Another coin that has toning on the edges. But still a nice looking coin. And we are under lots of light. So you are seeing all the imperfections. It's only fair to make sure you see them. Because you're not here in hand to look at it all.
Silver Shocker, top bid 100. Is it cleaned?
Is Entropy bidding?
He says he's just asking if it's cleaned.
It's cleaned. I don't think it's cleaned.
Silver Shocker 100.
If it was cleaned, I would put it in the title or in the description. Yeah.
It says likely cleaned.
Did I say likely? No. This is 1887.
What number are you on? 21?
Do I not have an 87S on there?
No.
Oh, No, I mislabeled it. Go back.
This one?
Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to look at this coin under the proper lighting. It's an 1887S. I mislabeled it, and I'm going to stick with its likely cleaned AU details. We're going to restart the bidding at $99.
Okay.
My bad.
Start over. Start over. There you go.
$99. 87S. Likely cleaned AU details. I want to be fair.
I like this spam because it's my spam. Because it's very organized and the samesies. Silver Shocker 99.
Did I not have an 86? Did I pull the wrong one? Matter of fact, 86S is I believe that's an impossible date. Why would I put 86S? My bad, guys. I'm glad we caught that because
Charles Roof is at 100.
If I recall, the 86S is a much harder coin. Although all the San Francisco 86, 87, and those are tough.
Silver Shocker 105. Mustang Dave says, cartwheel still nice.
No, it looks great. But to be fair, yeah, when I look at it under my loop, it does appear that it might have been cleaned a long time ago. Again, probably lightly, but...
Silver Shocker, top bid 105. Jeff Thomas says, I was so excited for that low mintage 1886.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why did I put 86S? Because I don't even know why I would think that. That's, what is that, $750,000? I don't even know what the 86S mintage is.
Oh, my word. The numbers. Killing me.
86S.
$750K.
Is that what I just said that? Yeah. Yeah, 86S, 750K.
That's all right. No one's listening.
But the
tonight
87S
anyways.
is only 1.7 million as well. So. Anyway, my bad.
Tiger Stacker, 110.
What's up, Tiger Stacker? It's a nice coin. I'm not promising that it's clean.
115.
It just it could be cleaned. Hard to tell. Because it's so reflective. It really is so reflective.
It's no use anymore, Charles Roof. It just isn't. It's terrible. Tiger Stacker 120.
Yeah, and I think I said AU details because the strike on the breast, if you look at the breast, San Francisco mint,
125.
San Francisco strikes are beautiful. And with the 1.7 million minted, there weren't really any weak strikes. So because there's a little bit of breast wear,
Tiger.
That's why I put AU details.
Stackers at 130.
Look at those.
Silver Shocker 135. Tiger Stacker 140.
But
They're
I mean,
going
look
back
at
and forth.
Look at the fields on this thing, though.
So pretty. Silver Shocker 145.
87S. My bad. I'm glad we started over because 86S would be. I only have one of those in my collection and have only ever had one.
Silver Shocker top bid 145.
It's a nice coin either way.
Going once 145. Tiger is at 150. Silver Shocker is at 155. I think that coin is MS64 plus.
You know, it's you know, I have bad luck on S mints. I don't think it's MS64. If it didn't receive the clean designation, because it's a San Francisco minted coin,
Tiger Stacker
and it's
160.
expected to have a really good strike, you'd be lucky to get a 61.
No, TNT. We have a Tiger Stacker in the chat.
But, you know what? You never know.
Silver Shocker 165.
Probably. You never know, Chris Picklepants. I guess I need to look at other. I would have to do some research and look at other MS 60 of these just to see if it was notorious for maybe worse strikes. But I don't know many San Francisco minted coins that had bad strikes. We got a little bit of
Silver Shocker
lit.
165 going once. Tiger Stacker 170. And TNT, if you were bidding, or Tiger and Tasha, if you were bidding, I would write TNT. Mm-hmm. Tiger Stacker 170. Silver Shocker 175. Going once 175. Going twice 175. 54. Tiger Stacker 180.
They're like, one of us is getting it, and it's going to be me or you. Too many Jeffs. Now we're deep in Tigers. Yeah. That's quite a bit. If I win, can I have a RawB do-rag?
All right.
I got to be careful if I answer that right now, Tiger, because I don't want you to bid more just for the do-rag.
You don't have one.
I know. I have 2.
Oh.
I technically have 2.
Well, the other one's not correct. He's teasing. So we have Tiger Stacker 190.
I thought I said DDO rag. Yeah. Every corn you wipe with the DDO rag, it makes it an automatic doubled dye. I don't want to be a tiger. Tigers play too rough.
Yeah, it's all right, Jan. Let's just give it it's a wash. We're just
all right. 190 once, 190 twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sold
190
to Tiger Stacker.
And Tiger Stacker, I know who you are. I know you changed your name. Thank you very much, brother.
Ooh, who is it? Whisper.
I'll tell it to you
Mañana.
later tonight.
Oh, I just wanted to say mañana.
Thank you, Tiger Stacker. Love the new name and the logo, and thank you for the bids as well. Lot number 22. I gotta read my sheet sometimes. 22. All right. 1890s. No cleaning on this one. Another San Francisco.
Thanks, Tiger Stacker.
Another San Francisco. 1890 San Fran. Let me know. We did all the peace dollars earlier, Tiger Stacker. We did some peace dollars earlier. $85. You can look it up. 1890 San Francisco.
Entropy is at 85.
Thank you, Entropy.
Mustang Dave is at 100. Resin, you are far behind. I think.
Hi, Resin.
I'm too slow.
1890 San
Mustang top bid 100. Good night, Benjamin Willis.
Benjamin,
Going
have a great evening,
100
brother.
to Mustang Dave. Going twice to Mustang Dave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Mustang Dave for 100.
I'll probably have some dimes on Friday next week.
Entropy, you're a little behind. You're a little late.
Thank you, Entropy, for the bids.
Sorry about that.
And thank you, Mustang Dave. Asiento. 100 note. 1890s. I bet you Mustang Dave needed it for the book or needed an upgrader for the album.
He said nice. Mine is ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
If I recall, we're just continuing with San Francisco's. I had a nice little string of San Franners. It's another nice San Francisco minted coin. It's not as flashy as the last ones. We still have mint luster on it. It does have this unsightly purpling. I don't know what it is. Unsightly purpling in the back. Maybe it's a bleed off of this. I don't know.
Robin Miller, 65, and Silver Chupa is at 70.
We started low because, again, it just doesn't look that great. But look, it doesn't look circulated. But again, the breast feathers, I'm sure there's some rub there, and I don't know what this is from. So I started in lower bids, even though it is a beautiful 1891S overall.
Caney is at 80. Robin Miller is at 83. Did you happen to get Jacob Russell's email about junk silver? Emilio is at 90.
Jacob, if you sent it the last 5 days, I have been behind on emails from being sick. I will double check. I do remember a junk email silver, so it's probably likely I saw the title and haven't responded yet.
Robin Miller, top bid 100. Jeff Tiger Thomas, you're going to be JTT now. Silver Shocker, 105.
San Francisco.
Silver Shocker, 115. Silver Shocker 115. Usually when you change your name, I always thought it took time, but apparently not.
You can change it once every so often. I don't know what the exact thing is. Maybe it's 30 days.
Robin Miller out. Entropy has dropped in, and he's at 120.
1891S.
Silver Shocker is at 125.
And then two more, and I believe these were cleaned in my opinion. Yeah, that one has been cleaned. I think the next two have been cleaned, but they look nice. But they look cleaned as well.
Silver Shocker 128.
125, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I was reading.
I changed my name, but kept my pronouns.
Silver Shocker 125 going once. 125 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds the Silver Shocker for 1.
Thank you, Silver Shocker. It's a nice coin. Anyone who's looking to upgrade the book, probably a worthy upgrade. Silver Shocker. First one of the night, right?
Yeah.
Last two Morgans of the night. I believe I designated them as clean.
Said another spot filled.
The last two are cleaned. It's a shame on the last one of the night. But I'll show it to you guys. But they're nice Morgans. These are definite cleaned. I didn't even put likely cleaned. I put cleaned. So, but here's the sad thing. Look at this coin. Before I show it, why would somebody clean a coin that it would have had toning at worst case? Anyway, it's a nice for being cleaned 1897S. It's a crying shame. I even started it low, $55. Definitely has good details. The rim is perfect. It probably didn't even circulate.
Silver
they
Chupa
just
is
cleaned
at
it.
65.
And I'm going to pull it out because I know it's been cleaned by how it looks.
What was it that you said about dimes? Did you say you'd have
For
dimes
Friday. Yeah.
next week?
Yeah.
So next Friday. You know it's Friday today.
Next Friday, yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure you weren't thinking like next stream, which is Wednesday.
It's a shame
so
because...
dimes next Friday, Emilio.
Dimes and BU Benjis, probably.
Silver Chupa, 77. Robin Miller, 80.
Definitely not a submitter, but this would look good in an album because it'll be nice and shiny with great details.
Like whiz cleaned or
No,
dipped?
no, not this one's not whiz. The next one will be. This is just cleaned. This is somebody, honestly, in my opinion, what they did is they probably put some liquid polisher, did a quick little wipe on each side, rinsed it in hot water, patted it dry. And that's why it has just a little bit of cartwheel, but it's all blotchy. And it has blotchiness because they rubbed away some of the luster in some spots a little hard. And they didn't need to do that. It's an uncirculated coin. Let it do what it do.
We've got Robin Miller at 91.
And it's still an 1897S. Like all these S minted 80s and 90s, some of them are tough.
Caney Creek is at 92. Robin Miller is at 94. Silver Chupa is at 99. Robin Miller is at 100. Robin Miller, top bid 100.
I mean, had it not been
Caney is
clean,
out.
they took a $100 coin, or they took a $200 coin and made it a $100 coin.
Going once, Robin Miller 100. Going twice, Robin Miller 100.
Silver.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Robin Miller for
Ow.
100.
Robin Miller, thank you very much. Thank you, Silver Chupa Cabra. Out. All right. Thank you, Robin. Last Morgan of the night, then we have some giveaways. I'm going to pull this one out of the flip because I know it's been cleaned by looking at it and whizzed. Let's see if I can show you the whizzing in the flip. It'll be a little tough.
Yes, Alex Brewer, there are new stickers and they are on Rob's website. Are they on the website yet?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to show you the whizzing. You can see, first of all, some of the stuff there, but let me get the right angle. It's going to be tough. Well, either way, I don't think I can get it on camera. You can see it's been cleaned. It's definitely been cleaned. There's literally no cartwheel at all. But it is a San Francisco minted 1899S.
Robin Miller is 110. What is whiz?
Someone took a machine and tried to polish out the, or they took a hand tool and tried to polish out the fields. And I just can't get some of the fine scratches to show up.
Silver Shocker 125.
With this. But either way, I mean, look at the hair. Look at this strike. This is a nice coin. And once again, it was lightly probably circulated. And then somebody didn't care for it properly and decided to clean it, polish it. And you know what? Maybe it's not whizzed. Maybe I'm being critical. Maybe it's just been hand polished with toothpaste. But there's definitely a lot of scratches that go from the field into the strike and into the fields again. And typically, that's not how a die polisher would work their dies. And so, it's definitely odd. Oh, there you go. I think you can see it there. All the lines between the fields and into the bonnet. You probably can see it.
Silver Shocker is at 145.
You probably can see it up here the best. See the luster break and all the parallel scratches?
Silver Shocker 145 going once. 145 going twice. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds to Silver Shocker for 145.
I mean, think about this. This coin, even in AU, is like several $100s. Even in an AU grade. This is why you don't polish or clean the Morgan dollars. Because even in an AU straight grade, this is several $100s. But we got it at a decent deal. Silver Shocker gets a nice looking overall coin at a decent deal. Everyone's happy. $145? Yeah, he's not gonna get mad at that. That's not for an 1899S with AU details. That's fine. All right.
It's a challenge coin. Emilio, challenge coin.
I think we've got everything done. Quick reminder, if you pay tonight, it ships tonight. If you pay by Sunday, it ships Monday. Always been the rules. You guys know them. Just wanted to say it for anyone who's new. Did we even hit 400 likes tonight, Shalani?
We are at 443.
Best place to buy flips are Amazon. And look for non-plasticized flips. Or Mylar flips. They're both good. You know, some will swear by... I don't even have them up here. Some will swear by the soft flips. I prefer a little bit of rigidity because I ship more often. And I just want flips that give a little more hugging to the coin. For long-term storage, I wouldn't keep them in the flips I send them in. I would put them in something else. But mine will last 5 or 10 years before you have to worry about them anyway. All right. We got a couple of giveaways. 400 likes if we hit it.
We did.
Is a BU quarter. We have the auction EOS. It's not in the best shape, but it is a 1946 Booker T. Washington commemorative half dollar. I know it's not in the best shape, but it has still a nice 1946 commemorative US half dollar. Just thought I'd toss it in. Still always fun to get these old commemoratives. And here it is. For funsies, we're gonna give away that 2009 $784,000 minted satin finish copper penny I found in a recent box hunt. And that is copper. And it was found in a hunt. And that is a low mintage. $784,000. Just for fun, it's a bonus. Listen, it's a $5 or $10 coin tops. But we'll give it away anyway. Still fun. And we'll call this the bonus EOS. And then I have to eat or Shalani will yell at me all night. Alright. Here we go. That's the 3 things. I know it's not a lot. You guys are great. Thank you, bidders. Thank you, new members. Sorry if I got a little snippy there at any point during the auction. Sometimes I get a little bit focused and mad at myself for typos. But more importantly, thank you guys for sticking with us as our boxes stuck it to us yet again. Did I update the bag pulls after your second win tonight?
I don't know. I've been winning for so long that
I don't know if I did.
I don't know the numbers.
Live chat
Hello,
winner.
peoples. Does anyone know if Rob added? You didn't.
Dang it. All right, let's give them away. Let's do it.
I did, Resin. I did. Yeah, you did not update the bag.
All right, well, we'll update them later. And by the way, if I find any DDR full bell line 48Ds more than one, maybe we'll offer some next week as well. But I'm going to go through this roll first with kit gloves. Might make a video of it and then go from there. Dang it, skunkaronied. I hope so too. No, not a time, my lord. Not
a Time Lord.
Not a Time Lord, sorry. Not a time, my lord.
It'd be like that though.
I like to pull it. Remember that?
Yes.
I like to pull it. A mealgasm. I know, Treasure Hog. John Blair, when he said that, now you said it just, that's perfect. A mealgasm. All right. We are giving these away in about 1 minute. Kiss Rux, thank you very much for giving a RFT membership. Very generous of you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was gifted to Robin Miller. Huh?
Did you get Kiss Rux PayPal?
Kiss Rux PayPal?
Or not Kiss Rux. You just said that.
Robin Miller?
Yes.
Let's take a look-see. I like to look-see. It's doing this again-zy.
Every time.
It used to not do this hardly at all. And sometimes it just goes smooth. Yes, Robin, you are good. Thank you. Thank you. Da Beans, yes. I did. Thank you very much. Da Beans, I did get that. And Sean, are you going to read those for me? Really, really fast?
Ben Walwork, 36 months RFT team member.
Thank you, Ben.
And Kiss Rux, that was it.
Okay, good. I didn't know if I missed them. Just cleaning everything up. All right, perfect. We are good to go for now. Oh, wow. Look at them now. Zuckerman's... All right, 400 likes goes to Tom. It's not gardening season, but he'll have one. A green thumb. Who chose this box? I know, Sean. Rough skis, Balboa skis. And then the commemorative $50 goes to... Tony, my box wasn't great, but I still win goodies. Macumber. Tony, my box wasn't great, but I still win goodies. Macumber. And Tony, I'll send it with your box goodies. Congratulations, you got a commemorative half. And then, listen, it's just a copper cent, but it's a low minted one. And if you're putting together the 09 satin finish PD and the copper proof ones from San Francisco, you gotta have this one. And I already have a set, so we're giving it away. And it goes out to... I can do that, Tony. He'll have to claim it, though. Jason will have to claim it before I mail it, otherwise it goes to you. Boom! Guitar Man 60. You know what, though? Guitar Man, if I recall, and I'm not putting the pressure on him, I don't think he's ever claimed any of his picks. He's been picked 3 times lifetime on my channel, and all 3 times he has said the same thing. Or both of the times.
Give it to Jan.
There it is. I knew it. Jan, you have an admirer, a secret admirer, I guess. Every single time Guitar Man has won on the channel, I'm beginning to think Guitar Man is actually Jan. Thank you, Guitar Man. Very generous of you yet again. That's awesome. Every time he's been picked, he says, give it to Jan. So ridiculous. I love it. And then if Jason Kinnick claims the giveaway, Tony, it'll go to him for sure. If not, you'll get an extra bonus in the bag. That's all we got, guys. I know it was a short 1-stream week. We tried to do an extra box and make it a little bit longer tonight. We can hang out with you guys more. Really appreciate the super chatters, the auction winners, the new members, the people who gifted members, the people who are just members every day and deal with us. You guys are awesome. And yeah, we'll see you next week. And hopefully, the Silver Genie can make an appearance. And I'm feeling better, yes. I'm a little bit tired all of a sudden because this is the most engagement I've done since the last 72 hours, but very good.
It's a busy night.
Yeah. You guys have a great evening. Thank you again. And I still will get all the shipping done after dinner.
Of course you will.
Always get the shipping done after dinner. Stay well. Well said.
Good night, guys. Thank you, Mods, by the way, for
hold
your
on.
help tonight.
Hold
for
on.
sure. And honestly, I have the worst headache right now. I don't want to do my...
All right, we're out of here. That's ridiculous. That's obscene. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye,
Have a great
guys.
evening.
Good
Roll
night.
credits. Thank you,
Have a good weekend. Bye.
everyone.
I did win, though.
Bop.